You guys can see this properly, right? Okay. Hello there, welcome to the third week of Touhou Replay Showcase. Today we will start off with a Neo-ST Lunatic No Bombs run by Satis. And as you can see, we have also designed the layout to cover the specific things as such. And as such, we will begin the replay. Here we go.
Also, I am on vacation right now, and so I'm doing my best to keep up with everyone else. And if I have any internet issues, sometime during the stream, Martin will take over with the host. But I think it should be okay.
Yeah, it's fine now. The Discord layout works perfectly.
Okay. Stage 1 of this one, and also stage 2 is no miss, no bomb, so we will skip for these.
You didn't do the Moonlight Race safe spot on Steadman. I'm just used to so many ESD ones that do the safe spot, I guess.
It helps a lot to be able to use the safe spots.
Yeah, but that's just for school, I'm just joking about it. Didn't time down demarcation either. It's a shame, Satis.
Oh yeah, we get quality options immediately.
Yeah, Martin, you have this bootleg USD right now.
Bootleg EOSD.
It's like I'm watching. What the fuck am I watching, Martin?
Huh?
You hit the box patch. I'm gonna.
I've never bothered to uninstall it when I first got it.
Why do you have it? We're just gonna make this stream about yelling at you.
Fucking hell. Hell yeah. And I actually will stop the fast forward during Meiling's boss fight.
At least there's something you're doing right.
True. Right now, getting all these point items.
Yeah, he done all the grades, right?
Well, he does say he's gonna practice Lunatic score running. That's for sure.
Of course. That's why he took that from.
If he continues to play, yeah, because I don't trust status and being active.
Well, he did say he's going to do Lunatic score run for DRC, to my knowledge.
Oh yeah, you're right. That should be interesting.
Yep.
That's what I want to know.
That's the day where ZM actually forgot to put on his human filter voice.
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
I sound like a god!
True.
Nah, just a bunch of girls.
I wonder what rank this wine is.
Nope, that's where the miss was during Meiling's final run. Oh well.
Can't sell 500 amp. Sure, go ahead.
Although you sound a little bit quiet for W.
A bit better than before.
Yep.
The movement required on the final non is actually kind of precise.
Yes, it's not as easy as the path looks, especially if Meiling's low on the screen.
Yep, definitely not as easy as it looks.
Thankfully you can take it out after one wave, assuming you're not raving away.
Yep.
No, like, you know how she starts the wave, you went through the blue wave and the red one, and then she fires the blue stuff at you.
Oh.
And then she starts firing up the next wave, but you can take it out.
Yeah.
Does this cap books?
Not yet.
If it doesn't cap books, I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Yeah, but who can cap books XD?
Everlasting. Back 2. They're the only two. Oh, Gobo, I guess. So. I don't know about anyone else. They can cap.
This section is pretty neat.
You're pretty neat.
Wow.
Love.
Yeah.
Here we go, it's books. Let's see if we can cap this. And of course he's dead.
I think in Gibby's only on the he captured books.
Oh, neat.
There's like I think there's rowing books, and he's like, no, I don't care too much about
Low rank
One
books.
these days for lunatic noble books.
no books.
Bro.
He actually probably would have captured that.
Yeah.
Gaku.
Because Martin won't get rid of the damn thing.
I'm sorry. I'm far too lazy to do that.
You guys are so mean to Martin.
I mean, let's just assume that pretty much everyone who submits an EOS to replay doesn't use patches anyways.
Then you get rid of the patches.
I should.
Yeah, why do you have the patches? Just get rid of them.
Because I've always, like... I guess I use this as a reference point of sorts, which is why I've never really bothered getting rid of it.
You
No.
don't need a reference
You
for
don't need the
USD.
hitbox patch for USD.
You don't need it. In fact, it makes things
You
worse.
don't need it, yeah.
Ask
I mean-
Kuro, who got his first dreams like on CP sinks.
Ha!
Well, to be fair, yeah, I don't really look at my hitbox either way. So yeah, I'll probably do a reinstall later on, but I don't know how that'll work with the new files and shit, so I just need to transfer.
Next
Next
one.
one.
Might as well use the Russian patch, TBH.
Isn't that Russian patch the one with all
Russian.
the numbers and stuff?
No, the Russian
Uh,
patch isn't compatible with Japanese or English replays.
Oh, that sucks.
You could be changing the amount of dialogue there is.
Exciting. Using any translation is cheating. Everybody should use the Japanese version because, well, it helps you to, hint at certain safe spots and such, just you use them as guidance. That's true for the English version, but that's cheating. Like pausing the game, for example. Pausing the game is bad. Getting more than 5% of slowdown is, yeah, instant death pretty much.
70%
Oh, yeah.
that's okay.
I'm curious how patches RNG is gonna be on this one.
Should be
Yeah.
okay.
Please can't make it.
I hope someone submits a 90% slowdown.
90%
90 FPS.
slowdown.
So it's they say it's 90 FPS, and I'm like, you don't know what FPS means.
I mean, right now, Patchouli is max rank, so it doesn't seem as difficult as she is on low rank, but we'll have to see later on.
Max rank, Barry and Rake, I'd rather have in low rank, Barry and Rake. Just ask
Yep.
Gibby.
That's true.
For everyone, yeah. Varian Lake is fucking terrible.
That seemed like a really good Burian Lake.
Yeah, it was pretty basic.
Yep.
Pretty you normally expect in Barry and Rake.
No,
And unfortunately, there was a death on
place
Green
ranking.
Storm.
We need to use Morph's patch next. He replaces the dialogue with lines.
Oh yeah, for essay.
What about making the HUD a custom color?
He didn't do green storm at the top. What the fuck, status?
Damn it, status.
Oh yeah,
Samus.
I assume that if you do it just closer to the, well, higher up, then just all the 3 waves of bullets will not converge at you, well, with the same power, so just less concentration, I guess, higher up there.
Yeah, I guess that's how.
Low rank Mercury Poison. No, it's not that hard anyway.
Go to Cat Mega
Probably.
If not, then this phone. Go to Captain
Bubbles.
Soap. I know he doesn't Captain Soap.
Yeah, indeed.
Those bubbles are mean.
You die off.
You did capture it,
That's-
so you were wrong.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got lots. Yeah.
No, he captured Megarith. Yeah, I said if he didn't capture, he's disowned, but he's not disowned. So.
Okay.
Oh, he did actually get Megalith. Nice.
Yeah, and yeah, of course he would.
Yes,
He
top of
did
the
some,
screen strats.
intense bubble hexing.
Well, that made up for the Green Storm death.
Yeah.
100 million points. Insane score.
Hey, look at that top of screen cheese.
Everybody does that.
Yep,
I know,
that's
right?
what you want to do on a survival run.
Yeah, Bex, take notes.
I do it at the bottom.
Yeah,
Actually,
because you're
yeah.
dumb.
No.
Hey, doing at the bottom gets you more grays.
Hey, I know, it makes you look like
Yeah.
a bug, you know? Bex from pro games.
Should you care about grace on a survival run?
Yes.
Probably not.
Where is this retexture patch? I wish he's not doing the true hitbox patch.
Don't be everlasting. Everlasting COSD LNN has the lowest score. Grace. Be better.
I think KG has the record for it. KG's LNN has 202 mil in the USD.
I'll check Minostrat. For
Yeah.
for that reason.
Those head raisins.
This is what you should do against Akio. No,
Yeah. It's much easier doing it there than at the bottom.
there's no reason to do it at the bottom. And all it does
Actually,
is-
Absolutely no reason both for survival and for scoring.
What's up, EX?
Oh, actually, Cactus has the highest score Raymond B replay.
Yeah, and KG
So-
has the lowest one.
To be honest, prior to watching these runs, I didn't even know he could do that. And rip Steph on illusional misdirection.
What's up?
Depends on, like, more if you could do like a scoring LNN, like East Bryce's UFO one, and Q's, of course.
It's still better than scoring in no vertical run.
He died in misdirection.
Rip in peace.
Rip.
I'm sorry.
Status.
I can't even LNB and I still laugh.
It's funny because he just dies to like all the stuff that no one dies to, but he captures all the hearts.
Yep. At least he didn't really have to deal with the post-mid boss fairies. And he dies on Takuya's first non-evolve.
I was expecting to
Well, first non is a dick sometimes. So.
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
so gay.
You know
It's really
why?
RNG sometimes. First month. Like
You know
a
why?
lot in this game.
What's up, EX?
No, you know why it's called, I don't know, just why EOSD is TRS's favorite game. Because you cannot see the spell card history.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care if people see my spell card history. I have a lot of zero captures. It's
0 to 255.
I don't think anyone has that, but it could
Someone
be
probably
mistaken.
has it one day.
Also, TRS is the only stream that Zig can actually watch because of quality options. So
Good.
Why are we
What?
getting quality options? I don't get it.
we got quality options here from the beginning of this stream. Apparently, because our previous stream ended with sufficient number of viewers, maybe. So maybe just Twitch can afford it.
That's pretty good. Please don't die to Saki's second spell.
Use the misdirection strat on the world.
he survived it. Don't worry.
Good, I was gonna say.
It would be amazing.
I mean, I don't know what he's gonna die to, what he's gonna capture, because
Good luck capturing Chilling Doll.
didn't he say he did capture?
Status, if you don't have 30% of my strength.
That looks like a
Arguably
pretty
Killing Doll.
tame Chilling Doll. Well, that was pretty tight there.
It's harder.
It's a Killing Doll
Because
capture.
Of course, I told you.
Super player.
What the fuck is your stupid
Awesome.
reception patch? Killing Doll does not look as cool as it always is because of the retexture patch. I hate you, Martin.
The knives rip.
Nice cap.
That was a great Killing Doll cap too. That was
Yeah. Cap the hard spells, die to the easy spells.
don't worry, he's not gonna capture anything harm he has. He's just gonna die.
Sad this is the new Pearl.
Status, do you get the make safe spot?
Saddest, did you break this?
You break all the borders.
Break all the borders. Break all the borders harder than Mexico.
Was there an LMV that captured Scarlet Meister?
Yeah, there's been a bunch of LMBs that captured Meister. I
He
think
died
Jack
trying to
captured
use the safe spot.
Between L and N like that, did you say it nicely?
Yeah.
That's good.
Which is a shame, but alright. At least he didn't die second time.
Oh,
The way you turned it into the safe spot on Meek.
that was very depressing.
He was just like, oh shit, I'm too late.
Yeah.
As I'm the only one who doesn't have a replay, just I'm saying the delay is almost non-existent here. Thanks, Twitch.
Oh, did they fix that?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Tried to fly into the safe spot too late, yeah.
I think Yats is supposed to get put on be off to capture greatest treasure.
Oh, nice.
I think it did. If not, then follow me.
Like, there's always the specific spells that are always an obstacle of captures.
Why would you not use the Meek safe spot? You can do it, then do it.
Yeah, there's basically no reason not to use it.
On an Elm right now. If you can know where to stand, then you should always use it.
I mean, if you get the safe spot down, then just go for it. I mean, I heard it's not that bad if you just have just Japanese version, no English patch. Right? You can use the English patch for the Meek spot, but I think it's like Pearl knows more about it.
It removes one of the visual cues that you might want to use, so...
Yeah, that's why I'd use the original version for the Meek
Yeah.
safe spot.
The retext patch makes the safe spot harder to get into.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the meta
That
game.
wall. He got through that wall. Vampire illusion, why?
Yep, he dodged the vampire illusion wall. Amazing.
Yeah, the delay is pretty good. And yeah, just Touhou is such a meta game, just you even have to have the correct patch to have an advantage.
No. Now he enters Scarlet Meister with 2 lives.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think that Meister's gonna take one against Circuit takes one, the usual.
Yeah. Well, this
Yeah,
at least
that's
Meister either way. Either way, Meister takes, well, 1 life at most, because you can kill it while the invulnerability on your last life sets
Yeah.
in.
Unless you're Gibby and Meister kills you 3 times.
Well, he only died once on this run, so it's alright. He's also the
Gibby's like, enter 5 lives on Meister.
Did he actually?
How even?
Yes.
It's one death to Meister.
But well, he actually dodged it for a while. Yeah, nice cancel. I like that. Well, the diff on Meister doesn't matter way too much because you get the full power cancelled against a cup. These bubbles.
These walls actually don't look very dense here right now.
Hopefully.
Oh, Gibby. Oh, that's what happened. It was a non.
Well, actually, he did die here, yeah.
He wanted to knife spin for swag.
Nice spin? Oh,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's
you-
been on before. Or
It makes
not.
sense if Gibby died to a knife non, that'd be awesome. Like, that would have been like, he tries to do knife spins.
Oh wow, nice. How did he cancel those bubbles that we are coming just at the bottom of him? So he has a lot more space now.
With his invincibility frames, you can just hug Hermilia.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shotgun her a bit, and Rainbow B's like, haha.
GG. I would hug Emilia, to be
GG.
honest.
Good job. Yeah.
Really
I mean,
nice against Tokyo, actually.
he just
Yes.
stands here for like several minutes.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna fast
I'm
forward
just
through
so
that.
used to congratulating Yats. So,
Yeah, good job, Yats. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So this run was by EOSD. Just I mean, played by Satis. So congratulations, Yats, for this wonderful run.
Yeah.
Good job, yes.
Damn
Yes,
it,
good
Pearl.
job. Good job for everything, yes. I'm proud of you.
Yep. Okay, so
Alright.
you're gonna do the next one now?
Waiting.
Our next entry is MOF Normal 1cc by Mikuru. And we shall start right now.
All right, it's up.
I have begun.
Okay, nice.
MOF used to be my first normal survival, even though I used Trainway because I was kind of scrubby. It's just I feel like homing shots are pretty helpful to the newer players, but then just it can be kind of hard to refuse to use them anymore. What do you think?
It's actually what I used to, like when I first started. It was also my first normal too, because I hear that, clearing MOF on easy doesn't give you anything, so I was like, I better start doing this on normal. It's actually the game that pushed me to do normal first, and RIP, that was a death bomb on mid-boss.
Well, my run had tons of death bombs. Well, okay, let's see just how high this run could get.
You had a death bomb on one of the death berries.
Spinning on Hina's stage, how similar.
I mean, good thing that mob gives you like plenty of power to get back with. Because in any other game, a death bomb like that will kill your resources. Like it can be pretty straining on resources on like the next few stages. That's all.
Wow, holy shit. I just like refreshed stream, and for a second it said 372 viewers, and I'm like, I doubt we have that much.
For me, it currently says we have only 2
Yeah, for me
viewers.
it's
That
2.
can't be
2.
right. Twitch,
Everyone is
please.
the view-bot.
Yeah, that was great. I'm just like, okay, if we have that much, then I'm fine with that.
Okay, he's about to get the 5th life soon enough.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, optical camouflage can sometimes kill newer players. Oh, but yeah, he passed through that. Nice. And getting walled at this section. Well, but it was only once, and it's not relevant because it wasn't at the very end of the stage, so he can do the Tori.
He capped the final spell of the Tori, which I find pretty hard, so that's pretty impressive.
Extending arm isn't that, it's not too bad on normal.
Well,
Yeah.
I actually consider second spell harder on normal. Extended armor hard is of course pretty painful, even for experienced players, but second spell on normal, just people get confused. Just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And right here at the start of stage 4, he purposely like killed the last fairy a bit slower so he can keep his fate gauge up. Which is a pretty good tactic if you want more points, but it's generally not needed for survival because getting the 150 mil extend is pretty easy without having to do much of these tactics.
It's 8 viewers for me now.
Twitch is not being nice today. It was my fault. I broke Twitch. I'm sorry.
So, yeah. Here, guys, please keep watching DRS so Zig would still maintain the quality options and so he could watch because it's the only stream that, that Zig can watch. So, yeah, help Zig out, watch TRC and DRS.
So immediately he bombs right away, which unfortunately don't do any
Getting the
damage at the
150
start.
extend and mock. If you know that there's a 150 extend, then you should. Those who know that there's a 150 extend will do all they can to get it. So yeah, I think it's pretty good.
I got very confused when there's a 60 next
He doesn't even try it on Meiji, well, apparently. Just instant bomb.
Yep.
Oh,
Instant bomb when Momiji appeared on the screen.
but well. He does a lunatic strat of trying to time her out, even though, well, this kind of waterfall isn't that particularly bad. Yeah, that
Not
still
too bad
simplifies the
here,
deal.
That's alright. Yeah, Cat Momiji super quick.
It wasn't a cap.
Wait, what?
Actually, you got
I'm behind.
He bombed it.
He
Well, at the
He
very
just bombed
start.
it.
He just
I'm
watched
behind.
the rest, but he did immediately bomb in the beginning.
Yeah, the feel when referring to non-spells as captures. Oh, nice F-bomb.
I was gonna happen.
Nice
Got
death.
so many death bombs here right now.
Yeah, I feel no delay here.
The bombs in MLF do a lot of damage.
Oh, remember?
It's
I
one of the
fucked that up.
reasons why it tends to be considered one of the easier games to get the regular ones to see in. These bombs like insta-kill almost all the spells and non-spells. They, you often won't even have to dodge at all if you just use one bomb with the right timing.
That's the good part about using bombs in this game. You also replenish your stock pretty easily, as mentioned before. Like right away,
Famous
Aya over
bombs
there
wider.
drops a full power. Which basically a 3 bomb.
Ramus bomb is wider, however Marissa's bomb does like 200 more damage.
I think Ramus covers more area and Marissa's does more damage. That's what I recall.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that death on second null could have been used some looking ahead, I guess, because just these rings, he let those rings just to stack, just so 3 in a row, kind of. And the second spell, lovely.
Here we go with
It's more of a
Illusionary.
matter of pick the correct lane, I guess, in the second spell than anything, than actual dodging. On Storm of Days, Wolf.
Take the correct path. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
His illusionary dominance was pretty good this time. So it was a pretty easy capture. And actually, so far, his run is no miss.
Yeah, he said. I think he said that he was happy with the score PB that he got.
Indeed. Not dying is a very good way to increase your score, since you don't lose any faith.
You basically lose 1/3 of your death, faith on your death, and if you death bomb, then you lose nothing.
Indeed.
And he seems to go through a dialogue that's slow, so that's why I've been fast forwarding it a bit.
Okay, so he's entering stage 5 with 7 extra lives. A lot of lives.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yep, that's well, unusually many lives for a first normal one to see.
Yeah, because he did pretty good on Aya, because it's kind of like this game's wake-up call boss, because she kind of tells like she's going easy on you, but then just tries to correct it.
And then Sonic, the game kind of
Did
like
he
takes a nap
actually try
again,
to
and then Sonic
maintain
goes.
faith on the opening section just yet and stuff?
That's some pretty good auto collection strats right there, since you'll have to dodge quite a bit of walls otherwise.
It has a really nice stock of faith. And he uses bombs to turn bullets into faith as well.
Yeah, that's a good strat to keep in mind, because since you do lose a lot. Although to start on the mid-boss was a bit weird, because you usually don't want to do that. You want to have the starting downwards. Although it still works here. It worked out.
Not on music.
Here we go. He gets the capture here too.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah, because
Wow,
most people
ZM is silent. He's busy staring at his waifu.
Of course.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's really nice that he kept this one, since usually the Sunrise dance spells just scare newer players into bombing.
Oh yeah.
That's
At this
Sonic's
point-
one of those bosses that people people are kind of afraid of Sonic at first because of the patterns, because
Yeah.
the density, and then some of them are just pure memory, but many don't get that at first.
So well,
I actually quite because like pretty much most of his death bombs were not intentional, and if you're like a player like me, then you're pretty much going to be dead before you can even press the bomb button. So good on him for like not dying yet.
This is a score run, really. He already beat my score. Just it was only like 400 mil.
Well,
People are getting better so fast these days. Huh.
he
Cheers.
did bomb the Sonic first spell since he wasn't really confident at reading the pattern.
That's strong.
Reminds me of Kane on STB.
Yep. And the Moses thing is pretty damn trivial here. I don't know how it is on the higher difficulties though. Apparently it's not as trivial as streaming.
I will miss it.
Well, Moth has been criticized. Well, I mean, the stage 5 has been criticized for the boss not having any gimmick to it compared to the rest of stage 5 bosses.
Yeah. It's just pure
But
dodging.
her patterns are pretty dense
Yeah.
for normal.
Right there at the end, he almost got walled. Good on him for bombing. Like, one of the things that, like, players need to recognize is when they're going to be trapped and when they can still get out of the situation.
Yeah, just 1 millisecond to move that would be a catcher. Basically.
Although, if
God's
you have a
is
better
pretty-
knowledge of your hitbox, it would still be a capture. You didn't have to bomb there. When he enters stage 6 with the maximum number of lives, pretty damn good. Could be a no miss also.
Then he loses all of them on Virtue of God, which is a normal version is called Mountain of Faith. Yeah. Sorts of frames on normal. Well, Miracle of Potency. Oh, we get to see Misayama action.
Oh,
What's this?
Boys, Misayama Shrine Hunting Ritual.
What did he do
So
there?
many lives.
no,
Oh.
it's that
Really for fun, right?
that's just that really stupid spell.
The knife spell. Yeah, it's replaced by Yamato Taurus, which is arguably easier.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's so good. Yeah. Does he max out his face, please?
Oh, he got his first death on the final fairy of stage 6.
Oh, that's
unfortunately.
depressing.
See, right there, one death alone cost him about 200k point item value. So deaths here is
It
dangerous.
was 290,000 around that.
He could be a really good muff scorer.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
subtracts a lot of faith.
For a newer player, just if he wants to get into score, and muff system is probably the simplest to get into. Just it uses a lot of death bombs. By the way, death bomb timing in this game is pretty lenient.
It is? How many frames is it?
I guess it's about 8 frames,
Oh,
which probably could be same for both SA and UFO.
More
Because
than
UFO
usual.
death bombing is also really lenient. Yeah, just 6 frames is the OST, or maybe even 5.
I think that's also the sensitivity idea as well.
It could be even 4.
6 was the default number of frames to death bumping.
oh, he died on God's Spice Porridge.
Oh,
Because those jelly
Oh,
beans,
well.
as I've mentioned in a previous podcast, they have glitched hitboxes. When they transform into smaller boys, they have the same hitbox.
Ow!
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
That might have me wins, honestly.
Oh, he actually bothered to POC for the third non. I would just always just stay under Kanako for extra
no.
damage and not bother to POC there.
Here go the knives. Oh, he's actually
knives
doing the
are-
right strat here, and he's going to go to the left side this time.
Yep, this
Great.
is the correct strats. This
Yeah,
is
exactly.
what you want to do.
He did have the
So-
bomb at the end, though. Yeah. A shame.
It's because he probably went too high.
This spell is so dumb.
This player could probably NM.
Uh-oh, I know why he did, because, yeah, basically he started the stream not at the exact middle.
You can't do that.
We know his final non.
I'm pretty sure Niku can no miss this eventually.
Yep.
Sure. And get a good score out of that, maybe even 1 billion.
Yeah, no, yes. You can get like 1.4 bill. You know, yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy can get pretty high.
What was his final score at the end of this one?
It's like 800 something.
Damn.
People mostly stream to the right side during the last non, because it has less, well, a bit less purple knives.
Oh my god. Counter.
He misses on a real ton of damage initially on Miracle, so it will take him.
It was a capture. Pretty good RNG, to be honest, on the movement. Final spell. The thing that costed me so many continues when I first played this game.
I would probably recommend Moth to be just the first game, because it teaches so much just aspects to a new player while not being like overly complicated. It's just death bombing, streaming, restreaming, well, correct approaches, aiming, just homing, non-homing shots.
But to be honest, if you really wanted to, you could just bomb like every single spell card too.
Exactly.
That works.
That's the fault of the normal mode.
Although I don't
I
really know.
think Moth Norma has some. I think Moth Norma actually has some pretty good patterns for normal mode.
Yeah, I think so, like Sunny's first spell.
Yeah, and the final spell being easier than on easy. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, he dies right at the end of the final,
Oh.
which sucks. But
Damn.
That's
Okay, now I have delay again.
well, for a standard 1cc, this is a really nice run. It's, I mean, 5 extra life left. Just barely, not 6. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
He died like right at the end.
yep. Anyway, this was a pretty solid
Yeah.
1cc, and the score
Oh.
for it is pretty high. The end of 6 lives.
Solid 1cc, 5 extra lives left.
Our next submission here is actually a 90 FPS run. And how you do it is you need to use vpatch. You have to modify the game file. And you need to set the field game FPS to whatever you want, which in this case is 90. The run here in question is Dark Permafrost's UFO Sun IAA replay. And this extra stage, well, the most infamous part of this extra stage is by far the stage portion, since you need to be pretty precise with the mid-boss as well as UFO summons. And without further ado, we will start this.
Yeah, the layout isn't correct right now.
Yeah, you need to change.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I need to do that. I was busy opening up the... Takes time.
So 90 FPS is that one of the custom challenges that player have thought of, because yeah, they thought just that well, they don't have enough time in their lives, so they thought, why we don't just complete the game faster? So the 90 FPS clear actually completes the game well in less time, which allows you to make more attempts at it and to improve your run as well. So kind of handy for busy people, I guess.
Oops, I don't know why I typed A. It was B.
It's B. Yeah, it's on
My
B.
bad. My mind was A for a second.
Yeah, it's exactly Sanai B, not Sanai A.
And here comes Kogasa mid-boss. Hey. And then
Well, he even grabbed the tokens for PIV.
Yep.
I think he's more concerned about getting them out of the way because, because he wouldn't accidentally pick up a blue UFO or something.
High speed stuff becomes, well, of course, tough to read.
Yep. And Kogasa is actually, her second and third spells become a lot harder at this kind of speed. Because if that happens, yes, you're pretty much forced to bond. And it has a lot of HP, so you're not even guaranteed to take out one bond either.
Yeah, that's additional stuff that Rico is working on.
Yeah, getting the summons here is by far the hardest part.
And you thought UFO gimmick was bad, but these bastards are even faster now.
Yep. You also need to remember that they change around 1.5 times as fast as they used to do. And actually, that's not all too. Your movement speed, your everything, in fact, is doubled. I mean, increased by 50% in this case.
Okay, 5 extra lives.
It has to be noted that Dark Permafrost actually gains more resources than, an Orange player does in his normal playthrough.
That's the power of routing.
The red UFO got away.
Rip red
Like you'll need it anyways.
Oh, rip Rainbow Power.
Knowing as a boss helper is quite manageable, even at a speed like this, since our cards are pretty simple. All of our non-guards are arguably more
You have to react to things really fast at this speed.
And at the very least, the UFO spells are pretty easy with this shot, since you can destroy them pretty easily.
Yeah, Sonic B just trivializes them. It's pretty great.
Yeah, they become completely trivial. She kills the UFOs so fast that they can do basically nothing.
I want to say that I'm very impressed with Dark Permafrost's stage routing because he did a very good job. Unfortunately, he accidentally blew up a green UFO before it could throw up, but that's okay because having 5 rise in the new A and the 90 FPS crew.
So, a little note from RB. So, there's a hint on Mysterious Snake Show. You might think just how does he read that spell? But actually, just the snakes that are going faster to you, the ones that actually do go to you, just they are of lighter color. So you might just look at them and just see where you need to go before they actually go forward. That helps a lot.
Yep, it helps a lot on increased FPS, since on the game's normal speeds, just sight reads the snakes when they go to you. But yeah, at this speed it's just kind of too fast. So having that visual cue is really nice.
Yep. Man, he's doing super good right now.
Yeah, the Makuhimura is scary.
He's doing amazing.
That's such a pretty spell.
This is probably the most solid UFO extra 90 FPS thing I've seen so far.
6
did
extra
die.
lives at
He
this
did
moment.
get his death on green UFOs.
Yeah, I'd expect that. Green UFO is very annoying on 90 FPS.
Yeah. Yep, it seems pretty damn hard at this speed.
Yeah, definitely. Perhaps because it's a little bit random for Sammy B to kill the UFO. Just thing is, if you want to kill 1 or 2 UFOs to free yourself some room, you have to follow them. But basically, when Nue switches a lane.
It's undefined darkness. How did he not die there? He was at the very bottom of the screen too.
I don't like green UFO. It's probably my least favorite spell in the extra. I just don't like it.
Of course, those bubble bullets.
Oh yeah. Oh, he just stood at the bottom on undefined darkness and didn't die. That is pretty damn awesome.
Rip
Distress.
So
Yeah, that's on 90 FPS is definitely worth the bomb.
I think he just said fuck it, YOLO.
Yeah, that bubble configuration was really bad for that speed. Just even though UFO bubbles are, you know, just well, they are pretty lenient, but not on that speed.
How is he doing Rainbow UFO? Oh wow.
Well, he's yellowing because, well, the normal strat is to kill the rainbow UFO so they would cancel bullets around them. But here, nah.
He just wants to shotgun New Way as much as he can.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Apparently,
two down.
I can see he
That
just
was a
front being
really
ruined by
mean
that.
death on the timeout spell.
Oh! Yeah, that switch
And
way.
another mean death.
Yeah, when it switches, it's just really hard to react to that speed.
One power breath, so I don't know.
Yeah, nightmares.
Yep. This is what he told me
That's
about.
always gotta be fun.
He died when New Wave came back into the screen.
Oh.
That's the best kind of death.
I think he kind of like relaxed a bit.
Ouch.
He had a bunch of
That New Wave
resources.
kick.
Yeah, he had a bunch of resources entering the survivor anyway, so I guess
Yeah.
he just felt
On Nightmare,
he
you,
got kicked.
you really shouldn't end at the top.
Yeah.
Because, yeah,
That
then you
happens
get
to
New Wave
everyone.
kicks.
New Carter can do that as well.
You always want to do the end of the survivor at the bottom or
The
just
New Wave kick.
nowhere at the top of the screen. Never do it at the top because New Wave will kick you. You don't want that.
Yep.
No, I just sat on him. Well, he uses his bombs
not
nicely, actually.
Yeah.
The bullet speed is actually rather low, so well, you could bomb and still deal some damage. It's kind of like Yukari's stuff. So you could clear the bullets around and... Oh, okay, here goes. Last phase and yeah.
Yep.
One life. Rip one
Wants
life.
to make sure he is gonna clear, and yep, then he cleared.
GG. That was great
Nice,
run, honestly. Just
That was a very great run.
90 FPS run.
Yeah,
Really
stage
well
routing.
done.
The stage routing was just fantastic. That was
Yeah,
very
definitely.
fantastic.
even though I
Well
don't
done.
normally like 90 FPS runs, this one was highly entertaining to watch.
Yep, did a great job. Look at him celebrating at the end. Next up. I mean, not normal 1C,
Oh,
it's
one
squirrel run.
CC.
It's normal 1cc squirrel run.
Remind me what parts need to be skipped again?
Just stage 1.
Alright. Here we go. Urinal's 1.6 build score.
Is he gonna say billionaire?
Yep.
Fuck yes.
I mean, he is a billionaire because he got it. So. Fine, gotta see what he does.
Forgetting it's just rainbow stuff.
Yeah. Zerno opts for no red route, so he's not gonna summon any red UFOs. So he's just gonna look at the extends that the game gives him, which is 5 rides in total. When I mentioned this before, but when you summon a rainbow UFO, it drops an additional token to pick up, and that's a good way to increase PIV. He grazes Nazarin's first barrel bit, but doesn't time it down or anything. Not required.
Rare metal detector also gives enough.
Yep.
He also just does a bit of risky strategy and grazes the sides of Nazar and Pendulum.
By the way, there's the first
Cool.
score bomb on stage 2.
Yep, that's a need that because there's a UFO fairy at the edge of the screen that doesn't spawn, so you have to bomb. So you have to
Marking
bomb
that
it.
blue UFO to make sure it stays
Yep.
set.
UFO is just a weird kind of game, I guess. This is actually the first Zerno score run that I'm watching, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, he's gotten to it from TRC4 actually, because I wanted him to do a UFO score category
It's a
for
rainbow
once.
UFO.
This is his PB, so
Oh,
fitting because I was rating
I
him to get
forgot to change the
1.5.
text again. My bad.
1.6, I think. 1.5.
Wait, was that early rainbow UFO kill actually on purpose? Did he kill that UFO early on purpose? Oh,
Yeah, it's okay. As long as you get the tokens. it's fine.
if he filled it with those power items from the red enemies.
It only
Yeah, it
slowed down.
make more sense, but you
Yeah.
just want the tokens right now. It's okay.
Sorry, it only slowed down because I forgot to change the text, so I have to open the thing again. I should have probably done that before I started,
You should
but whatever.
change it in between runs.
Yeah. I just forgot, that's why.
It's alright.
It was a good time to change it though, because at least there was nothing really going on.
It's just a
Yeah, his run could be a little more optimized if he did the Kagasa mid-boss crazes, both of them.
Yeah, and that's another rainbow. Full of power items. Get 10 million. Nice.
As you know, Rainbow UFOs can only bring up to four times multiplier, while Blue UFOs do up to 8.
He doesn't do the Kogasa first nonsense?
Yeah?
Does it actually work on normal?
Yeah. It's
Oh.
only hard it doesn't work on.
Okay.
Yeah, this one, yeah, he needs to save spot Kogasa's first 2 attacks and time them down for more grace.
Yeah. It seems like he doesn't
Yeah,
do any
that could
timing down at the moment.
Improve his PB.
And he also wants, I hope he times down Kogasa's second non.
He doesn't here.
Oh, man. Okay, so these are just some optimizations that he could work on in the future. I'm glad I'm catching them now so I can tell him when he... Wait, so
Why does he collect UFOs while a big UFO is summoned? It's because every token while a UFO is summoned gives 1,000 point item
It's
value.
PIV, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
PNV. We mentioned that
Point
the game
item value.
And this is why you collect rainbows in the early game to increase your PID.
So when stage 5 and 6 they come up, you can summon huge UFOs that are worth hundreds and hundreds of millions if your early game's done right. That's the most satisfying feeling when you score on UFO. Just to wait for these stage 5 and 6 cash-ins. Just even Byakuran's fight isn't that important because, well, it doesn't give much.
Byakuran's fight is actually very important. I mean, you want to get... I mean, depending on the difficulty, you can get 100 mil worth of score from it, which is always nice.
Well, I wouldn't imagine on normal it would give that much.
Well, you still want to capture all the spells
Yes.
anyway.
Every point is worth
Hyping
survival.
for the
Oh,
Ichiran grazes.
It sure grazes.
Itch-run Graze is coming up.
Get hype.
Yeah, get hyped.
Ooh, that's UFO. I'm behind right now, but I'm just commenting on the first blue point item yin yang section. You should have waited for the big theory to spawn, then summon the rainbow UFO, and then kill the big theories and pick up the tokens. Would have got some more PIV that way.
Rainbow on that blue bullet spam section actually also helps a lot for survival, not just for score.
Here
Yeah.
it comes, mid-boss Graze.
Oh god.
Are you ready, boys?
Just look at the
Itch-run,
Graze he's getting.
yeah. Mid-boss Graze on normal mode is actually the easiest way to do this. Out of all difficulties, normal mode is the best at.
There we go.
Mid-boss Graze.
It's the
It's
non-grace.
Marissa up in it, yo!
Well, it's
This
Sonic.
grace looks so cool.
Sonic up in it, yo.
Yep,
Yeah,
right
and
there.
so yeah, Itch-run's mid-boss Graze. It's easier to do on normal than easy actually, and on hard mode it's just impossible. In Lunatic, it's definitely possible, but it's super hard to do. And that was a perfect mid-boss Graze. Good job, Zona.
Yep, it was awesome.
Yeah, that
This
right
run
there
is
was
brutal.
like... That right there was like 4,000 Graze or so.
He speed kills the mid-boss spell with Sanity just by that strat, just using her high-powered shotgun. Because I need to explain why Sanity does more damage than everyone else. It's because her frogs in focus mode, they spawn just like one can be on screen at a time or something like that, so it's limited number of frogs. So when you are closer to the boss, that means that frogs hit the target faster and they leave the screen earlier, which allows them to reappear. So in turn, that allows Sanity to have crazy DPS in close quarters, even more than Reino A, which is otherwise the unconditional champion of DPS in game. That's really useful against bosses.
Here we go, first non-Graze.
Oh god.
First non-Graze on normal is not very difficult when you get on Horizon.
Yeah, it makes it look pretty cool.
It's definitely
This is why you
Graze.
score on normal,
Graze.
because each turn grazes are actually doable.
This is why you play UFO.
First non-grace.
the ring is so giant on normal, and then on hard it gets like tiny as hell. No, it's actually harder to do. Hard is the hardest way to do grazing on first nom, because the ring is just tiny as heck. On Lunatic it's more manageable, but still hard. But on easy and normal it's like non-existent.
Did you get perfect fishing for this?
Yep, it's perfect.
Fucking hell. Super fun.
I know, right? Well, yeah, just this run proves that even a person who hasn't done a single Lunatic can do a really good score run.
Yeah, it does.
That's actually bigger than ZM's current score.
On normal, yeah. Non-hard and Lunatic. And I don't do normal modes that much at all, so.
He could have collected the items after the stock card, but okay.
Wow.
The items aren't worth
200K.
much this early. Only in stage 5 mostly.
Yeah.
Well, maybe sometimes in stage 4.
Yeah.
Itching grazes are easy. Only on normal.
Only on
they are
normal itching
easier.
grazes are easy.
They are easier. Just even on easy mode, just there was a fun match just between ZM and Murph, and they were both like, "Oh fuck this difficulty. We're
Itching
not doing
grazes,
this anymore."
we didn't say itching grazes are easy in general, but on normal they're easiest to do compared to other difficulties. Well, just the mid-boss noms.
Yep.
It's easier to do than the other one.
Spell card history and fist smash is amazing.
And yes, anyone can score if they just put their mind to it, and Zona
That's-
definitely put his mind to it, so.
Yeah, that's my history. I'm ashamed of myself.
Yeah, he's also pretty much the youngest score runner of the entire Touhou community, at least in my Discord he is. So just, yeah, keep an eye on him. He could turn into just a beastly player.
Yep. And on the final, he did the eye graze.
Both eye grazes.
Yeah, the bombs and then to the Iger.
Yeah, there's
Eye
a way
graze,
to
like-
avoid dying if you, well, don't bomb, but it's kinda unreliable.
He didn't do too bad on stage 3. That was a brilliant stage portion. Good job.
Most important of this thing is, well, having a perfect first non-spell grace. Otherwise, he would have likely reset.
I mean, let me see what he summons in stage 4. You want to summon a Blue UFO first, as your first summon in stage 4. I don't know why you summoned the Rainbow, but that's not a big deal
He
anyway.
entered with red and blue. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, you want to enter with 2 blues, depending on your route. But it should almost always be 2 blues.
That's Rainbow, 7 million.
Oh, here's a mistake. You don't want to summon a Rainbow here because there's no power items to convert to point items.
Another rainbow. And yeah, there are no power items here, so it's not
Yeah.
much use summoning a rainbow here.
That was
Or-
a waste of that was a waste of score, but that's okay.
Or maybe his other goal is
I'll
to
just summon a blue
increase.
there.
I think his other isn't he supposed to increase his PID gain still?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe that's what he's
It's
doing.
fine for increasing
he
PIV
got to
gain,
1000. He got
still
to
wants
1000
you,
of PIV.
Yeah, at
It's-
this point.
It could be more worth this far. Just, I mean, the stage 5 is really where, well, point items, they, well, start to be more powerful than the PIV gain, really.
Here's a profitable Blue UFO coming up.
Yep. And after that is a rainbow.
Stage 4 has some of the best UFOs summoned, in my opinion. They're fun to
This
do.
section you really wanna summon a blue.
Good summon.
Gave 45 million here.
He wanted to delay the UFO before the next Yin section a bit, so he could pick up more tokens, but that's alright.
The rainbow one gave a lot too.
Oh, he died here getting a summon. But oh well.
That's fine, as long as he gets the summon. It's fine.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. He should have waited a bit. When the big fairy started coming, event summoned the Blue.
Ouch, the death.
He should have suicided beforehand to get the bombs, then bombed, and then that would destroy the first set of big fairies. And then he can pick up a Blue UFO and then start throwing with the UFO.
Yeah. Although right now it's just his first step, so don't really worry about it at the moment.
UFO requires some suicides, so It's not a big deal regardless.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah.
Like what?
Fun.
I just gotta watch this first. Battle.
The Puncher and boss, he just needs to focus on getting like perfect spellcasters and stuff like that.
Yep, you just want the spell card bonuses.
Why do you have 0 out of 6 on Deep Vortex and normal?
You can't do this. That was back when I was like first playing this game.
Good.
And well, after that, I usually have enough bombs in stock to skip this anyways. Oh, I forgot to ask what's the quality on your end?
And
Alright.
Okay,
it's decent though.
okay.
I stream, but like, mine's like fucked up. It has like terrible quality.
And I can't even stream right now because this house is all for Wi-Fi, it seems. So just my luck.
Yeah, the quality does look pretty bad right now.
I could try streaming one of them later. You know?
We'll see how it goes.
Bullet cancels aren't worth very much in UFO at all. It's something like 10 bullets gives you 10 PIV, or I think it's less than that actually, but it's not significant at all. How much is it against him? The bullet cancels, how much PIV did it give?
Not very much.
Not enough.
UFO cancer, I mean, bullet cancel and UFO aren't really worth much as in later game. You shouldn't be worrying about cancels.
Yep.
Maybe not like and easy scores or something.
He death bombed on a Synchro Ghost.
Right before the end too. Oh
Yeah.
well.
Well, at least it was a death bomb. Actually death. Yep, this is the cash-in stage. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, stage 5 is the first of the 2 cash-in stages.
Yep.
And it's the harder of the 2 to do as well.
Yep, stage 5 and 6 are definitely the cash-in stages here.
That was a good first Boo UFO summon.
UFOs are worth a lot.
Now the score is just gonna
131, wow.
yeah. Now the score is just gonna shoot up.
Yep.
Indeed. There are just so many items on these stages that you can summon UFOs that are worth a lot.
Those UFO chains though, really cool. And it
Let's
summons
see
a
how
blue
we-
right before the mid-boss too, which is also a lot of items.
Yep, that's what you want to do.
I thought you needed 2 blues after mid-boss.
Wait. Oh wow. You should have timed this UFO better.
Oh.
But at least he still got some score from that. He could have
Oh.
got like 175 instead of 125.
Yeah, well, he also only has 1 bomb going into here, so then he intentionally suicides on Greatest Treasure, so he can end it quicker.
You should have bombed the non right away,
Yeah.
and then died, and then bombed again.
Yep.
Or you also should have just probably erased the bomb stage portion, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Unfor-
you could die and then...
Unfortunately, this was also a waste of some score. You could have had 4 additional big fairies show up.
Yep. And here comes the next blue cash-in. Many point items here.
Yes, he should have bombed the non right away.
Rainbow.
So not too bad of a
268
job.
from 1. And that was another unintentional death at before stage fight? Or... Yeah.
That was a good. That was a good. Yeah, that was an unintentional death. That UFO that blue UFO we summoned was a good UFO.
Yeah, that was definitely a good one.
I was afraid that he wouldn't get the vast majority, but he
Over
did.
200 million. He's almost at 1 bill right now.
Yep.
The show boss fight.
Pretty okay on normal, to be honest. Although it's still quite scary when you only have this little resources. But you have to do Byakugan after that too.
Yeah, UFO scoring gives you very few lives and bombs.
You only have 5 lives to work with in the game if you decide not to summon new red UFOs.
Oh, rip unintentional death bomb on Radiant Treasure Gun. Well, it must have been a spell, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not a nice spell.
I hope he has the right amount of resources he needs entering stage 6. He needs, depending on his route, he should most likely have 2 bombs. Always have 2 bombs after it.
Yeah. He's gonna be summoning a Crane at the beginning, or because he has like
know.
1 blue token right now, so I don't know.
I don't know what his route
Yeah.
is stage 6. I have to judge what he sees. I'm just glad I caught a bunch of some spots I could like comment on.
And of course, you have to do this.
It doesn't
too.
do the safe spot on third one. Oh wait,
Pretty dumb.
Is it
It's pretty
possible
dumb on
now?
normal, so
Yeah.
it's possible, but it's pretty dumb, so I don't do it.
alright.
It's only done on Lunatic, I think.
And hard. On hard, it's even stupider. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it's just a feasible strat on doing that.
Yeah. Another death bomb on Vedra. So yeah, he enters here with 2 zeros, but I think, doesn't he need a suicide door bomb now?
Yeah, he will want the suicide since you'll need to have a bomb for the stage 6 scoring strat. So he'll probably just kill himself somewhere during stage 6.
Yep. Oh, he does get rid of the blue token. Nice PIV though.
First one, stage 6.
stage 6. Oh, he has no bombs entering stage 6.
Yeah, he only has 1 from a summon.
That's one.
Alright, there's the there's the green UFO summon gives extra bomb.
Oh, what he does here is quite different. Like, he doesn't wait until they all go to the lower of the screen. He just kills them 1 row by... Actually, no. That's only for the first 2 rows. Now he waits. Although he only does have 1 bomb here right
waiting until they fill the screen and then bombing them is pretty much necessary on a UFO score run since it just matters so much.
Yep. And with no bombs, he has to do the stage 6 to roll perfectly. Which isn't really hard, but still.
Bombs on fairies, then everything goes into UFO and gets 288 million.
Oh, if that UFO if that UFO blew up after that bomb, I would have been so sad.
Yeah. You don't want to summon it too early. But 1.5 bill entering Byakugan, pretty nice.
Yep, 1.5 bill entering Byakugan, 2 extra lives, so...
Yep.
pretty safe to 1cc with.
Did or didn't get perfect here? I don't recall.
He did not.
Oh,
I think he fucked up.
oh,
Rip.
okay. Hey, you could hug with this laser from Lord Raid. Speed kill strat on Butterfly.
Yep,
I
speed
actually
kill
didn't even know you
strats.
could do that. He does a lot of speed killing here.
Yep.
Well, it makes sense. You just want the final boss to die, right?
You just want
Yeah.
Byakuran to just go, because fuck
Die
it.
as fast as possible.
I think he has had a lot of stage 6 game overs for him. So,
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he did game over to stage 6 slots.
are those lasers in Milky Way always the same or?
No.
Because I've seen on several different videos, they just go up and down when the stars appear.
Stars are aimed, razors are random.
Sanai B really kills things fast. Surprising to see. She can even kill that last non before Byakuran even manages to circle.
That's how you're supposed to do it, responsibly.
Yeah.
You just gotta get past this shit, because it's awful.
Air scroll, yes. Makes it pretty simple here. Hey,
Nice Devil's Recitation cap.
it's a perfect boss here, for sure. I mean, the spell is already annoying enough. I imagine how.
Oh, did he? Oh, I think he. Yeah, I think I think it's something else. I think he did perfect the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he did? NMB?
Yeah, and immediate. Yeah. I was a shit.
Also.
Still really nice. Although at this point it's probably impossible to game over.
Yeah, basically.
If you know how to do Byakuran, then yeah.
Do extra lives on the final spell, yeah, then you really shouldn't be game over.
Mm-hmm. This is a fantastic run by Cherno. Normal 1.6 bill. Let's hope he PBs and then he starts
Yep.
to do Lunatic. Mm-hmm.
Yep, that was a great one.
Congratulations, Cherno.
Indeed. Now, next up on the list, we have... Here we go. Here we have Pointing Sensei Hard, Laneway 1cc, which is the shot that most people use, but hey, a lot of people do that. Anyways, here we go. The first couple stages as usual. I think he did say he has plenty of early game deaths here, but he still managed to 1cc despite that.
Yeah, many people use Reimu A in SA. Yeah, and it basically stays like that since, well, because so many people use her, the new players think, well, almost everyone uses her, so she's probably the best shot, and they then start using her as well. Yeah, it just never ends.
He died right before mid-boss party, unfortunately. And he also died on the 2 Parsi spells. But the Parsi clone. Which is pretty unfortunate for early game death, but that's alright. You have enough lives in SA to work with anyways.
if I die to early stuff, I usually just reset.
True.
Yeah, it's still possible to 1cc, of course, it will just be harder. But 1cc with early game deaths is actually pretty impressive because of that. Well, that means he has better late game stages.
Yep. And he also
Then what you would
unfortunately
need-
died on the mountain spell. The one where there's bullets on both sides.
Ah, yeah, too bad. So we enter stage 4 with 3 lives.
Yep, how you correctly do at the very start. Although we don't win the stage section, you're gonna need to be bombing a lot, but that's okay because you do get plenty of power here, and Rainbow Ace Bomb clears all the bullets on screen. Unfortunately, he doesn't have full power here, so he can't do the speed boss mid-Orin strategy. I'm pretty sure it only works with this shot, though. I don't know if any other shots are strong enough to get out of one wave.
Speed kill strength with this power. So yeah, he just doesn't start near a ring.
He didn't have enough power to get the life piece on the mid-boss here.
Yeah, he misses the life piece.
And also this streaming section right after mid-boss actually has just about the same density as normal mode does, just only slightly faster. So, which is why I'm saying, like, if you can do an SA normal 1cc, you have a pretty good shot at doing hard already.
Yeah, indeed. It's not really that much more difficult than normal. It's the case in many games with a few exceptions.
Could do something.
We're talking about GFW. Well, if you want to play GFW and can't get used to controls, you can always use auto hotkey to remap if you want.
You know, well,
Rip first non-death.
How it is. No, I'm just like, I got another follower on Twitch, and I'm like, oh, who's this?
Oh,
I don't know who that is.
you count who this.
Who this? Yeah.
oh. That strategy on the first spell combo. Yeah. For some reason, my capture history on this card is screwed up, because when I use the practice patches on the other 2 spells of this level, it, for some reason, gives an auto capture of this card. So, it's, in reality, I didn't get that many capture of double Black Death Butterfly.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. He bombs it. Well,
He does.
of
Yep.
course, you don't want to lose your 1cc to this.
True. Mercy is a good shot. My only issue is that her far focus shot is weak, and also her hitbox. And yeah, you don't ever want to go to the far edge because the lasers are too dense to actually cross on the second card. He bombs here to get into the safe spot, which is pretty good.
Yeah, you shouldn't go too far to the edge on flying insect's nest. It just gets too dense there. You want to just start restreaming already before you reach the edge.
How do you actually do the
Because
safe
he
spot?
bombs into the safe spots.
But how do you do the safe spot while bombing? What spot do you need to stand at?
You can stand like right below or.
Like when it starts, the bullet spawning area is a bit smaller, so usually people bomb to get in there, unless you're at the exact spot. Yeah, many people usually just die if they try to use it like that. There's more runs after this. It's not the last, definitely.
There's still like 5 or 6 left, I think.
Yep. That's true, we only just warmed up.
I think they said that for GFW easy, and then this is the only one that's possible.
Yep, it is.
It's gonna be super fucking tough to do though.
Yeah. He died on mid boss.
No shooting on the section before the mid boss helps a lot for survival. Since the enemies only shoot you if you are also shooting.
Number of lives is actually really tight right now. You wouldn't have this few lives in a 1v team.
Yeah, true. He only has 1 life mid boss ring.
What formatting?
It's like he's muscle through.
I don't know why Twitch does that. Like, it doesn't register enters for some reason.
Could help him maybe if he were when he bombs, if he actually point blanks bosses during the bomb, since Rainbow Ace bomb basically doesn't really deal any damage. So why not just go close to the boss while it lasts?
To be honest, the part of the suicide bullets, I usually like to just shoot, like for a second, raise the bullets, stop shooting, and then do it again, so I can get more power. To warp, you need to not shoot, and then you need to tap on the wall, basically. If you're on the right wall, you need to stop shooting and tap right on the wall.
I wonder if he's gonna use the Rin safe spots or not.
He does here.
Ah.
So he prevents any bullets from spawning. Although he does have to be careful if someone moves up.
The chat seems really dead right now.
Not really. It's alright. Happens to cool mechanic, indeed. You don't even need to stream on some points with it. I like using it, to be honest. Tapping the bullets is an issue. I don't like doing that. So you need to be careful of like where you're actually doing when you're dapping.
It's almost at 2 lives then.
Just barely hanging on with live, which means
The non-after this, he could have done it better if he was like standing right underneath one, because if you're standing there, it prevents bullets from spawning. This next spell card can be cheesed pretty easily if you stand in the same spot every time. The bench bolt. Animal Spirit. Although the timing is a bit trickier than on Lunatic to do. Pretty good at rooting. Yes. In general, like a spell like this, you also still need to damage them, or else you're gonna end up timing out by accident. It's not actually on a safe spot, but I have no idea whether or not it's even worth doing it.
Does have a safe spot, yeah.
Yeah, you have to sit on top
Yeah,
of
it
her head.
seems kind of
Very
silly since you would have to follow Rin around all the time. Yeah.
That seems really annoying.
And hey, it's this spell. It's absolute hell on hard and lunatic. Don't know
And
why, it's
this
just so
spell's
much harder.
pretty hellish. Yeah. It's actually left biased, which newer players usually don't know about this spell.
What exactly do you mean by
It's
that?
easier. Its aims is slightly to the left of you.
Yeah, for Ferdinand, Olin can move straight up, which basically makes you die instantly. Oh. Having low power here is really bad, and yeah, he died here too.
Yep, you really don't want to have low power at this point.
Yes.
Oh wow, that thing.
So yeah, Rin has really low low health on that final spell. So if you have proper power, you can just speed kill that spell basically. So you will still have to circle around her, but it will just die much faster.
Would have been much better if he was grazing the bullets instead. All those point items dropping on the ground hurts me.
Yeah. My OCD.
My grazes. Must do my grazes. Actually, I think on my first Tark 160, I had the same
The
amount of
gapping
resources
is
and
real here
resources.
in this stage section.
Yep.
My god,
With
yeah.
everyone else
So
giving
many
the
gaps. And another gap.
Can you gap vertically?
You can't gap vertically, only horizontally.
No, they can't do that.
Oh.
Why would you think that, bro?
I don't know.
I mean, it'd be
Vertical
cool,
gaps.
but I don't think it'd benefit in any.
Yep.
It's a-
Yeah, that mid-boss spell.
Blazing Wall you wanna unfold.
Yep, you want to do unfocused movement after a couple seconds of it. On hard and lunatic. And over here, these fairies at the end of the stage, if you don't really want to dodge, you can just bomb and you'll get your power back. You have enough point items to do that.
Yeah, you can bump a few times on the stage if needed and still get your power back. Or if you like enter the stage with low power, you get it back here.
Oh hey, it's
Shoot,
this
you
spell.
don't want.
I hate this so much.
The first spell is basically the hardest spell. It's very
Although this spell after
random
that.
and it's easy to get yourself trapped there. The blue bullets are just really random and messy and annoying.
It's amazing how much those 4 extra suns can really restrict your space.
they do restrict your space, and sometimes the blue bullets are just exactly in the path that you wanted to follow, forcing you to bomb or die.
Hey, I can't do that spell. Shush.
I'm just teasing that.
Going into Giga Flare with this much power is death.
Basically.
Also, hey Chip, welcome to the showcase. Glad to have you.
Well, he did die on this non, so at least he actually has enough power to maybe capture the second spell card.
I wish I could. I'm pretty silent to stream because, you know, I'm at my relative's house and there's kids running around and I don't want people to hear a bunch of screaming.
That's fine. We all have
Yeah,
real life circumstances. It happens to
Yeah,
the
next-
best of us.
Yeah, and next week I'll definitely be able to stream again because I'll be back at university. So.
Okay.
Back to uni.
Those
Back
walls
to
on
uni.
Giga- What the heck? Spell card after I was just finding the safe spot and sticking to it since it's the same every time.
I really enjoy the Peta, Giga, Mega, and Petite that flares that Oku has in the second spell. They're fun,
yeah.
very fun spells to me.
Yeah, the name is
When they
different
don't
on
do-
every difficulty.
Yeah.
Makes it kind of well silly to have to refer to the spell across all difficulties since that's 4 different names. I guess
Yeah.
it's the easiest to just say flare and be done with it.
Planetary Revolution. The save spot's actually a bit more lenient than you think, but but don't go too far up or down because if you do, you'll collide into a sun, and that's what happened to me on one run.
Yeah, it's just a matter of consistency. Like once you do it the first time, like, you get an idea of like how to do it the rest of the time. Then
And the non after that is just waiting for Oku to come back to the center. Although one thing that I don't like about this is that the yellow bullets, they blend into the bright white bullets, so you can't really see all that well. You know what, next after this I might do a no bomb of hard mode, since I can do normal mode fairly consistently now.
pretty sure you can pull off a hard no bomb.
This spell at 0 power is great. Oh, he's doing the sitting on the sun graze for like 5 seconds or something.
Gotta get the decorations.
The grace. Oh yeah, he graces the one of the big suns for a bit and then he dies immediately. Rip.
Yeah. You don't want that to happen. Although he was on 0 power, you don't want to enter
Yeah,
this
it's
spell
a
cover
pretty.
0 power.
This spell's really scary to most players at first, at least until you realize there's actually a pretty simple strat for it. It's possible to move in a square shape and you'll be relatively safe that way. Although you have to do the square shape in different directions a few times. Just depends on the bullets.
And he would have been a capture, but he had the death bomb on the final, because those streams of bullets can be pretty misleading. And unfortunately, he also died here.
Damn it.
I mean, it's an easy spell, but it's pretty nerve-wracking too, especially if it's like a first run or something when you get here.
Yeah, the final spell it's always nerve-wracking on the 1cc run.
That was close on the final. He death
Please
bombed.
1cc, please
He
1cc.
death bombed just as the boss died.
Where do we go, boy?
Mm-hmm.
Go
That's
within
so
death bombs
close.
when the spell died.
Yep.
Really close, clear.
Mm-hmm.
Death
That was a
Bomb's
great
right
job.
there.
Oh wow.
So close.
Unhappy face. Anyhow, that's a great run.
Yeah.
Congratulations, that was under your hard one, CC.
Yep.
It shows
congrats
that
on
even
the
with
hard
early
ones to
game
see.
mistakes, you don't
And
need to
good luck
restart.
on Lunatic.
That death bomb is good.
Okay.
And it's just a
Oh, by the
sad
way,
day.
you have the TD
If it was
replay?
also
Hey.
this is Naps Art NBNT.
Here we go.
Nice.
Hard.
No bomb, no trance.
This actually gives a very limited number of lives. Since you're not allowed to use trance, you don't get the number of life pieces that you need to get. Probably
Yeah.
not even 4 extends, actually.
The highest number of extra lives you can have on an MT run is 6, right?
Either 5 or 6, it depends on your spirit collection.
Yeah. Yeah, you will get 5 if your spirit collection isn't good enough.
Although the good thing about this is you don't really need to worry about collecting spirits on the top of the screen, which can get new players like unsuspected.
I died for a bit, sorry.
It's alright.
Listen, man, I just can't wait to go. I just can't wait to get back to school. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I just want to go back to school.
Hey, it's all good.
Yeah.
There's kill going on, so... She actually did stage 2 perfectly here. And I'd say stage 2, the stage 2 boss is actually one of the harder ones due to her gimmick. Because it's pretty hard to read.
Kyoko boss fight is actually one of the harder parts of the TD.
Yep. You need to be good at actually reading it.
She's definitely more difficult than Yoshika, for example.
Kyoko's a QT.
Although I would say Yoshika's final, if you're not really used to timing out, it can be pretty stupid.
Yeah, Yoshika is that one weird boss for which it's easier to time 2 of her spells out than capturing them.
Actually, I think you can still deplete the bar on hard. Like, she captures it at 0.3 seconds left. I think it's only on Lunatic that you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that on Lunatic, yeah. You really have to do the strats to cap it there.
Desire Drive.
She hasn't, by the way, she hasn't wanted to see TD. She hasn't even wanted to see the Lunatic yet.
Oh, I think she's working on that. I'm not sure though.
Well, if she can do a hard NBNT, she can definitely want to see Lunatic.
Yeah, right now she's working on UFO hard. I'm helping her out with that.
Ah, I see.
This is something I need to get back to someday, but I'd rather focus on SA first.
UFO hard is it's probably one of the more infamous categories in the series when it comes to new, like not like new players, but when it comes to like people like want seeing more hards and like
Well,
getting
known
Lunatic
for being a
UFO.
difficult hard
Yeah.
one. A difficult hard
Yeah,
one.
UFO hard is definitely infamous, but I'd say it's definitely worth it. So
It is worth it.
Usually hard is close to normal, but that's absolutely not the case in UFO. In TD though it is, I guess.
Well, in TD it is for the most part. The late game bosses are pretty much just like in normal. Although she did get her first step on Sega using mid-boss block card, which kind of sucks, but... She waits until the mid-boss... Like, she waits until Trent is dead before she kills the mid-boss for some reason. I think it's because so that she doesn't get double spirits.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing, bro?
Huh? What I do?
I think. Oh, I thought I heard. I think I'm hearing voices in my head.
No. It's.
I
actually
could have sworn I heard it. Okay.
It's
I could
actually
have
my
sworn I
roommate,
heard
too.
Pearl's.
It's not Pearl.
Oh, your roommate. That sounded like Pearl's wrath, you know. But
I guess. I
On
don't think
hard,
so.
this section is still pretty doable when in the middle. While on Lunatic, you just wanna edge hug. If
Yeah.
you're playing NBNT, that is.
You mean you don't want to kill them at this section, or? Because I noticed like Neptune here only killed one of them, and didn't collect the.
Yeah, and then you can
No.
stall out the other one.
And unfortunately, she also
So
dies
the
right
second
away
one's here.
on the first non. Which is unfortunate, but hey.
Wait, she's like not shooting during the trance on purpose?
So it's more true to the no trans part.
Yeah. Though no trance just means you aren't allowed to press C, basically. Yeah, and this makes it even less trancy.
Yeah, that's why she also didn't kill the spell card, so that she doesn't get doubled life and bumped.
Alright.
yeah, she doesn't even yet. She's not like, even if she dies, she does not like use the trance at all. Good on her. She's doing a good job.
On this non, should have sticked on to the very top. That would have been easier, so you didn't have to deal with the kunai at the bottom.
Yeah, it's easier for survival to just be at the top here. Since the kunai can give some really mean waves if you're not lucky.
Now on this next spell card, she constantly kills Yoshikas.
Thankfully that didn't happen here. Yeah, you want just kill Yoshika here.
Yeah, although when she goes low on the screen, it becomes more annoying to deal with.
Yeah, then you need to go up and go to wherever Sega isn't.
Yep.
Like if Sega is on the top left and you're getting stuck at the bottom, you need to go to the top right and just use Reimu's homing to deal damage. Yeah, and Tongling Yoshika is one of those spells where using Reimu is really nice.
Yep. And the non after this, she opts for safety rather than actually shooting. You don't want to shoot Yoshika here because it will make Sega throw even more knives. So she just times this non-spell out.
Really?
Yep. If you kill
Wait,
Yoshika
she
here,
times it out?
yeah, she times the third non out. Because if you kill Yoshika here, Sega fires like double the amount of knives or something. I've never seen it myself though.
I've seen it. It's pretty intense.
Yeah. And you need to know when to kill or not kill Yoshika. Otherwise, it'll either make things easier or harder depending on what you do. Meanwhile, this spell here is just simple left and right movement. It doesn't compare at all to the Lunatic or Overdrive versions.
The Overdrive version is absolutely ridiculous.
Lunatic
Even
version isn't.
players can take like many tries to get it.
The Lunatic version's not even that bad to be. Overdrive though, it's just.
Yeah, it's just the Overdrive one is a complete mess. It's absolutely ridiculous.
And I mean, if you use Yomu, you can take it out pretty fast.
Yeah,
With,
just good luck
with-
doing it as Sanai.
with Yomu you can, but with the others it's pretty damn hellish. And don't even get me started on Sanai.
Sorry, yeah, she just sweet hell for that.
I'm very impressed with Neptune right now. Just watching, not saying much.
2 lives
Cause-
going
yeah,
to stage
same.
5.
Because she knows what she's doing, so.
Into stage 5 with 2 lives.
Yep.
So we'll probably still get an extra life at some point.
Honestly, on a TD1 CC, 2 lives on stage 5 actually isn't that little.
As long as you know how to keep those lives.
Yeah,
you'll be
it looks
okay.
like it's not much, but you aren't really gonna lose much on TD stage 5 anyway, so
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
Actually,
your gains
no.
in stage 5 are
it
just.
doesn't give much.
Actually, if you're doing no bomb, no trance, the stage portion can overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Yeah, since you have to speed kill basically everything. That's the point. That's
And since you're using
Yeah.
rainbow,
what you do on this stage in survival. Speed killing matters a lot on stage 5.
Yeah, especially at the ending, as we'll see soon.
Makes a huge difference if you don't speed kill things.
it's true.
The ending, I can't wait to see how she tackles it before Pluto.
Yeah, that's the only tricky part of the stage portion, really. That last part before the boss fight.
Yep.
Since there are seven spamming fairies.
I just remembered I haven't eaten anything all day.
Hey, same with me.
I'm gonna do my homework first and then eat.
I still need to do my lunatic NBNT run.
What's your progress on that?
Well, still my run that reached the semifinal. I mean, that's still my best one.
Does that mean Miko's or Pluto's?
Yeah, Miko's semifinal.
Oh, damn. You should just finish the job, man.
Yep. And right there on the stage 5 final section, you pretty much have to do it like that.
Yeah, she's doing the thing where she delays killing. Well, she didn't kill the 2 fairies on the left at all, so she could just kill
Yeah.
these guys.
Yeah, on that part, you just wanna kill either the 3 fairies on the left or the 3 fairies on the right first.
Good on her. That was she did that.
Never,
well. Some good dodging
never
right there.
kill the middle one first. Then you'll just get walled by the spam from left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end, that dodging she did that was some good dodging on her part.
From Tony Hawk.
And that became quite a long way, and I'm proud of her.
Ambulance. That boat spell though, holy crap.
Her approach is good, definitely.
Both spells is the hardest one Futo has. Really.
Yep.
Pretty neat character she has
Arguably
going on here.
Arguably the only hard one.
It is the only hard spell. And kudos.
TD for me just
Yeah,
annoys the
she
shit out of me.
kept it. That's really nice.
She says that she gets a
yes.
no miss, no bomb, no trance, stage 5, so.
Yep. Well, you have to be great at speed killing also, because if a spell like this goes on for too long, it becomes harder. Which is a great boss, but these arrow hitboxes still annoy me.
Can we get rid of arrows?
Oh, the fireball almost spawned on top of her. This attack, if I recall, has another phase, but only on Lunatic and Overdrive.
The final one?
Yes.
Yeah.
On the others,
red,
it just bounces a lot of
circles
amulets.
go away. The red circles go away on Lunatic.
Yep.
Yeah, they go away on Lunatic and also on Over. Yeah.
But the spell is still
On
symmetrical.
Overdrive, the parts with just the blue amulets actually lasts for a much longer time than on Lunatic.
Here we go. Final stage. Yes, that was a Nova
Yeah, it
stage
was
5.
and then stage 5.
Fucking crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised if she
Okay, so
got
she's gonna go into Miko with 3 extra lives. That should be enough to secure the MBNT. And while
think-
it was enough.
She said that in total this was a 3 miss, no bomb, no trance.
Nice.
TD. I wouldn't be surprised if she got a TD, H, and N. Because the spot she died in
She could probably do that,
yeah, she could definitely do it. The spot she died in on stage 4, they were just simple mistakes, nothing hard. She just a simple mess.
avoidable, yeah.
Yeah, they were avoidable mistakes.
Perfect 1cc.
Now right here, since she's not going for bombs, or I don't think she needs life pieces now either, so just kills them
She
right
doesn't.
away.
She's not gonna get a next 10.
Yeah.
Put the 8 bombs down.
Yeah, a big problem with TD, as you can see, is that you only get like 5 to lives total if you're doing no bomb, no trance. And it's significant on Lunatic, since the patterns are jacked up quite a bit from the hard counter.
Yeah, stage 6 has bomb and life pieces. You just gotta wait for them.
My god.
You don't shoot the big guys right away if you want the pieces. That's the trick.
Yeah, don't kill the fairy, since if you do so, then all the spirits will insta die as well, including the ones carrying the life and bomb pieces. Yeah, so yeah, you wanna wait until they appear on the screen, then you grab them, and only then you can kill the big fairies.
Gotta be careful of hitboxes here too. Becon's hard mode does look pretty simple, at least compared to, well, it doesn't seem much harder than the one on normal mode, to be honest. It's just a bit gimmicky at first, but once you learn it, it's not so bad.
Indeed.
Like the one with Dojiko and Fujo is just rooting. You also want to speed kill it, or else it becomes a lot harder. I don't really know where the one death was on here though, so just wait and see where it is.
It's actually possible to direct Futo off screen on Royal Clan's Chaotic Dance.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't do it here though.
Wait, so by directing it off, it doesn't fire anything?
Nope, she doesn't fire for one wave if you do it.
Oh, okay.
I don't think any of Miko's attacks get like a huge boost in difficulty from Hard Lunatic.
True.
Not particularly big, yeah. Except like on Chaotic Dance, eventually on Lunatic the arrows will have no big gaps anymore, and that is, well, only on Lunatic.
Yeah,
Oh, she
Gotta
does
take that.
use a flash unfocused.
that's what.
Well,
that's
mostly.
Many people, there's people that prefer to do it focused, prefer to do it unfocused. Just depends on what you prefer.
Yeah, well, either way, it's really easy to get hit by that.
I actually almost always just focus on this spell. I have no trouble moving through the gaps myself when focused.
I don't mind doing it. I just do it pure focus myself. Take, yeah. If you own me, you gotta go unfocused spell. So
The semi-final here looks less dense than the normal, but it's actually harder since you need more ways to deal with. And if you get caught and the laser's in a bad position, you, well,
Yeah,
die very easily.
the RNG can get really bad on this spell. It's basically the hardest pattern on stage 6.
Is she gonna die to this
Or even the hardest part of the entire game.
Oh yeah, she's getting
Maybe.
she's getting some unfortunate
Well,
RNG.
on Lunatic, at least this is the this is very likely the hardest pattern in the game.
Yeah, she's getting some unfortunate RNG, but she's back in the center now.
Yeah. You did manage to capture this one, which is good.
Yeah, it's bad if the lasers force you to go to the side, but at least if you're Reimu, you can use your homing shot then.
That was a pretty nice capture. But yeah, the hard variation. I think that the Runetic variation. I don't know. I might be biased,
Yeah,
but I don't find too much problem with
really
the
nice
variation because I guess I haven't gotten any like troublesome raves yet. I hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, I'm guessing the one miss was on the final spell. Sadness.
Although if you don't root it correctly, the final spell can be pretty bad. Like right here, she dies at the final phase of it.
Yeah.
The transition from the beginning to the final phase is the hardest part of this.
Yep, that's the hardest part.
I never like when I do something and then I mess up the final spell. It makes me sad.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on like
If she died to the final,
yeah, if you're scoring, then you
the
have to.
ends. Otherwise,
I mean, if you're scoring, you have to die to the final, but
yeah,
for
true.
Survivor,
You have to.
for Survivor, it's not a nice
You
feeling.
then have to die because the spirits will be worth more than the capture bonus.
Regardless, that 3 miss, no bomb, no trance was an
Victory
impressive
dance.
Yep.
Of course.
3 miss, no
I
bomb, no
like when
chance.
people do victory dances at the end.
Yeah.
Very good job.
Good job, Nap. I'm proud of you.
And
job.
next up on the list,
Nice
be-
run, Nat.
this will
Oh,
be
yeah.
interesting to watch.
He got this yesterday. Would have been 2.194 bill. He said that he made a bunch of mistakes, unfortunately. And the world record.
Changed images, game title.
Is Dempa like someone get Dempa here if you can? 'Cause
Is he here?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I see it.
Build plus. 2.1 build plus. I don't really remember what exactly he got.
2.189.
2.189.
Okay.
Okay, so DXK's run.
Yeah, we originally were gonna show is 2.198 with Mercer C, but I guess he wanted to show off this instead.
Yeah, let me just quickly start.
Mercer.
2.189.
Yep.
No, Mercer B, Martin. Not you put Mercer C in the description. It
Oh,
says
shit.
Mercer B run, not Mercer.
bad.
Not. Yeah.
Alright. And I'll start. Oh wait, it's Reimu B. My bad.
Yes, Reimu B.
Alright. I'll start right from the beginning then.
Yeah, and don't speed up at all.
Yeah, I
don't
won't
have
speed
to
it up.
speed it up. Marissa B 2.189. Alright.
Mercer B. Oh my.
I put Reimu B now. Shush.
Yeah, Dempa.
Alright, so it's the run that he got not very long ago.
Yesterday, I think.
Those death bombs.
Yeah, this is a super
Right.
player watching right now.
Right from stage 1, we got some fucking interesting shit going on.
Yep. And there's some changes that he did in stage 3 as well. I'll put it out.
I think you're gonna have to explain it for those parts here.
Yeah, I'll do the best I can to explain.
It was cancelled though.
Yep. As you can see, he's just maximizing as much faith as he can in the first stage. Make sure that, because he does not want his faith to go down at all, and he wants to accumulate as much faith as he can throughout the game.
Yep.
Just point out in value, and then soon we're gonna
Yeah,
see just
actually,
the
like-
score just bounce up. It's gonna be great.
He he gains so much. He already reaches max faith at the end of the Nitori fight.
And then in Moth, cancels mean a bunch, so you need to have as much good cancels as you can.
Yep, since cancels give faith.
Right away, he does death bomb cancels.
Yep, that
And
bomb cancels.
you want to collect stuff as late as possible, while right before your faith meter empties.
And you have to time down Minorico a bit, not because of Grace or anything, because Moth didn't have Grace, but he wants her to be in a good spot. But right there, she was in a very good spot, so he was able to take it out and get a good cancel. Also, you gotta take out the patterns, the spell cards as fast as you can for the spell bonus.
Well, maybe not fully in save when you want to time them a little bit for a cancel because the
Oh, yeah.
bonus
Just
doesn't work as much.
yeah, just a second spell, and to rest represent the first spell, but for the most part, it's just a second spell. Right now, he's just waiting for Minorico to be in a good position to death bomb.
Yep.
There you go.
Nice.
So he's just getting a cancel right here. He wouldn't have enough time otherwise.
Common when I just go into Dempster Skim and just see him doing stage 1 stuff, and I'm like, Minorico.
You know, Rico, why you do this?
Ooh, that was a good movement at the end.
Yeah, she moved in a very good spot right there.
Against the gay spell.
Yeah, Minorico's final spell is very stupid spell.
For a stage 1. Yes.
Yep. Even the
It's
boss-
harder than anything Hina has. And heck, I'd even say it's harder than anything Nitori has. That's not like Hydro Camouflage.
Yeah.
Even then, Hydro Camouflage was pretty consistent if you know what to do.
No, that one power item down there.
That's okay.
Holy crap.
He's gonna get a bunch of power items down the road. So. And pretty cool stage 2.
POCing on this, stage part looks really tight.
He does
Yeah.
a double death bomb here at the mid-boss to kill it quicker. So he could get more bonus faith from enemies.
Double bomb hike.
You get more enemies to spawn to get more faith and just more items in general.
Yeah, this is the only spell that you fail, and ideally in a mob scroll, and you don't want to fail anything else.
If you fail anything else, it's
Yeah.
really depressing.
Yep. More death bombs everywhere.
Ouch,
Yeah,
if
they give a bit of POV. That's
You-
quite a lot of POV.
Ideally, one of death bombs since that doesn't lower your faith at all.
Yeah,
So
if you
only increase from the cancelled bullets and
yeah, you don't want a regular bomb because that makes you lose like 3k faith, I recall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
except-
you can bomb later
if
on.
you
Like,
gain more than you lose from the bomb, then it doesn't matter that much. But a death bomb is still better.
yeah, like in his final stage, we're just gonna see him use regular bombs because he's gonna get max faith back anyways.
Yeah, then it basically doesn't matter unless you don't gain more faith than what you lose by bombing.
Much dares you, such a bomb. Wow.
See, what he's doing,
Yes, you.
like every time is just using a bomb to get the maximum faith from it, since you get a lot more than what you lose. Although death bombs, I don't think they subtract anything.
Yeah, death bombs get rid of 0 faith. So you only make them increase.
Which is like every spell card here is speed kill from here on, I think.
Yeah, just gotta take out the spell cards as fast as you can. Kaneko is the one who is definitely,
The most annoying.
yeah, that first spell, and then you gotta take out Source of Rains and Divine Witch Guard fast as well.
First, it just goes all the way fucking everywhere else but the middle.
Yeah, for stage 3 time.
Yep.
Stage 3 is an interesting stage when it comes to moss scoring. Also, probably one of the most annoying ones as well.
Right at the start, you need to time items, otherwise you lose too much faith.
Yeah, that section is notorious for dropping your faith by a lot if you're not scoring and don't have a specific strat for it.
Yep.
As well, nothing happens for a very long time if you don't purposefully let the fairies live and kill them late and then collect the items late to make sure there's almost no depletion. As far as I know, it's not possible to completely avoid the depletion on that part.
No, yeah, you just want to lose as little as possible.
True.
Everyone's favorite mid-boss spell.
Oh yeah, this spell. It's pretty rude.
Oh,
I
one
mean,
of
once
its
you get
bombs
used
was
to
a
it.
regular bomb.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one of the mistakes he made. But there's some more crucial ones they made later on that this one wasn't bad. Huge.
Good PV though.
Yeah, the scores are beginning to skyrocket.
Nine 951k by this spell. Wow. Just wait for
It's
him to
always
turn
just-
right. Yeah.
It's always just a matter of speed going. But and then he's gonna death bomb her final non to get a bunch of PIV.
Spell card bonuses are really high now.
Yep. That's what you want.
All those items, holy crap.
Yep, he's gonna reach max faith soon.
Yep, you get the
Also
mighty hand
important.
of the
Something else.
Instant bomb
Yeah.
on that mon for lots of faith.
When you're at 4 power and Moth, when you capture a spell card, you get a bunch of point items instead of just the power items with mix of point items, which is important because you need to get these items at 4 value.
Yeah.
Which is why you need to capture every spell, like, because not only are they worth a lot, but because of the spell card. I mean, the point items it drops.
Real max faith. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, you're pretty much going to lose some here, whether you like it or not.
9998 go.
Yeah,
That annoyed me.
but he's gonna go back to max faith anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference.
You just got to keep everything high, and it should be fine.
It only, it matters for how much the point items are worth, of course, but you basically can't avoid losing at least some faith on this stage.
And here comes the Momiji bombs. It's just
Get
double
that.
waterfall.
I think we don't have to worry too much about my meat in this score line.
Yeah. All that faith he's getting.
And
from
there
the
goes Momiji.
The Momiji shot type, implying Momiji will ever be playable. Good one.
No.
Second.
We don't
Wonderful
want
section.
Momiji
bomb
shot.
second waterfall
It would just
section.
say a woo.
Why would we have a Momiji shot type? For what purpose would we have
what
a Momiji
purpose?
shot type? There's no reason to have a Momiji shot type. Fuck Momiji.
Museum plays.
Holy shit.
I mean, I don't think a lot of people do like printing outside memes, but yeah, that's probably something we should take for later.
Implying the vast majority of Momiji fans even pray to games.
Yeah.
It's like someone saying, you want a Daiusei shot type?
What would it even be?
I don't know, a bomb.
I mean, there are plenty of shot types in the fan games, but that's it.
Yeah, I think there's like a Daiusei script or something in Danmaku.
There's so many Koichi scripts by that one guy. Holy crap.
That Koichi guy's a beast.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
AJS or
points
something.
in the night, huh?
I mean, Momiji's pretty fun and laugh at least, but that's a good.
Fuck you, Momiji, ZM2K16.
Zengaku. Yeah, Aya time. Aya's just get Pierce when
There's actually a corner safe spot on the first wave of that mon.
yeah.
That would be nice to know.
Wait, what's the
Yeah,
purpose
nice
of
to
death
know
bombing?
since I didn't actually know that.
Wait, what's the purpose of getting more death bombs here? Does it still get more points?
Well, death bombs don't
gives,
have
like- it might give, like,
the
the-
faith drop.
1,000.
Yeah.
Although he is at max faith anyway.
Yeah, he already has maximum.
I
Well,
guess
after-
because
Well, I
yeah.
mean,
style points.
True.
it gives like a few, couple, like 10, 15k. And you still have 4 power. I don't know.
you get some great Pierce Ringot RNG right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice RNG there.
I hope he goes back to Mimosa C after he finishes his 2.19 with Rainbow. He could roll the record, even.
Oh, that'd be pretty nice.
Yeah, me too.
Whoa.
At stage 5 time.
Yep.
Also, every time you capture Survivor Spell in Moth, you lose faith. But if you don't capture it, you don't lose faith. But of course you're gonna capture it.
Yeah, more worth it to capture than not.
Tenchi's cool, but Cassin's just for fucking perverts, dude. Have you seen her fandom? Just a bunch of perverts. Just only care about fucking hermits and
Yeah, I don't really want to go into that because I had quite a heated argument on MOTK about that the other day.
Well, MOTK is trying to justify their shit. They justified Sane's character just by Riot and her hermit, not about her in the games at all.
Yeah,
Here we
you have a
go.
good point.
I mean, they're just like, oh, Sane and Riot and hermit, my friends. I'm like, well, what about the game betrayer? They didn't even mention like FS or PMISS. They didn't even mention that. They just mentioned the fucking Riot and hermit.
Believing don't exist.
Other mangas don't exist.
It's as if they tried to justify everything with the written works, not even the games at all. That was like the first time I even saw those people, TBH.
Yeah, me too.
I have not seen them at all until then. It makes sense because all they care about is fandom shit and written works, not games with the primary material. But I'm not gonna go for ZM rant mode. I'll save that for a different
Yeah.
time.
Let's save it for another time.
The run is on. Stop fucking yelling.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that he graded a few items before mid-boss Sane. That was a mistake on his part.
Oh.
I would have mentioned it if it wasn't for MO2 Gaming.
Yeah. He
What's
accidentally graded a few, I think.
Yeah, he said he
Actually,
graded
on,
2 items.
He said that he lost like 5 mil in total, which means he would have gotten the world record with this run without mistakes.
The great items was not worth 5 mil loss.
Not just those, but all the mistakes added up.
Yeah. The Conical ones are probably the most devastating because if it wasn't for those, he would have got 2.19. So yeah,
true. Those cost him a lot.
How much is the end game bonus worth here?
A lot. I don't know how much it's
a bunch.
Is it 500 mil?
It's worth a lot. I mean, it should always be the same no matter what, because he's always going to finish with max lives, 5 power, and max faith, so.
I want the results screens back.
Yeah, I wish Moth had a result screen, that would have been great.
Oh, what the heck? What did he do on third spell card?
Huh?
The bullet's still cleared, and it's still counted as a spell capture.
Oh yeah.
Bombs at the right time.
Yeah, when you're supposed to bomb Sane's final non, so you could clear the bullets. I mean, that actually pauses the spell timing, but you can do more damage with her.
Okay, so this spell clears, but it's on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's still counted as a capture, even though he started the spell with the bomb. Well, he bombed right before the spell began.
Gotta love those oversights. That was a great Sane fight, which is usual. Sane's just no miss, one bomb. The bomb being that thing. An ultimate joke, even more so.
All the bombs here just don't decrease his faith at all.
Yep. This is what I was talking about, but death bombs don't even matter in this stage.
There's just so much spam.
Yeah.
Lots of bombs in this game.
Lots of points in this game.
Although he does do one last death bomb because that fairy basically will always decrease your faith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you might as well try to get it up as high as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And also because it drops power.
Now here comes Tron.
Alright, come to see his counter mistakes.
And then delay the item pickups before Kanako on purpose to avoid the phase depletion.
Just barely gets into Kanako with max pay.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Sometimes I see Faith like a couple of times, just a little bit, but that's like the first time I've seen it not on the, so that's good.
Yeah, let's see first spell. How nice is Kanako today?
I don't think he mentioned something about the first non being. Oh, the first one being a joke. Yeah, she stayed in the same place. That's good. That's very good.
That was a nice first spell.
And she moved to. Yep, that was a very nice first spell. That was basically perfect on the end of that.
All those speed kill spats, damn.
Second spell. Second spell is
And now next two spells you just take out as fast as you can. They're not too devastating. But the Kanako's final two spells are the ones you also in speed kill. And those are the other two ones, I mean, that can be dicks sometimes.
You want the Taurus. Oh boy.
You want the Taurus.
Knife.
The whole
Be right under her.
Pretty bad.
all
So
of it.
it's
Moth is one of those games where even if you like miss a few million, you could just be entirely unhappy about your run.
Yeah.
Its scale is so
way too
fucking
optimized.
high.
That was very nice. That was a very nice capture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Moth Taurus, yeah.
it's interesting how scaling in MOF works. Like just adding a few millions to your score when you already have a really high one is harder than getting to that high score in the first place.
Oh, here comes Virtue of Wind God. Wasn't this the place where you said it costed him like 5 mil or something?
No.
Not 5 mil, but No, not 5 mil. It costed like a mil,
Oh,
which is why he's not happy about it, because that would have been 2.19.
Yeah,
like he didn't get
he
the
could
optimal
have
damage.
bonuses on Source of Rains and Virtue Point God.
Yeah, Source of Rain. He could have taken out Source of Rains a bit faster. It would have been 23 mil instead of 22 mil.
Oh,
But she moved the wrong way, so
looks like just
Oh.
barely 23 now, like 23.9.
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't under her the
I'm
whole
watching
time.
Divine Virtue Wind Guide right now. Yeah, I'm watching this Divine Virtue Wind Guide right now. Yeah, he said that his nerves got to him at Divine Virtue Wind Guide.
Oh,
It
yeah.
got-
This can
19.5
well,
mil.
that makes sense if you're close to a record. The tensions, the tension can really get to you at such moments.
Yeah, he was pushed off
Some
to the
really,
side.
really close dodges on Virtue of Wind God.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing, but he was pushed off to the side a bunch.
Yeah.
And he said that
Yeah,
he should have been
that's
more
bad
aggressive
if you're-
toward it.
Really
Yeah, it's
be.
like finishing with max stock is 450 mil.
Yeah, the timer even started going down, unfortunately, on Divine Virtue Wind Guide. You do not want that
I'm
to happen
sure
if you're aiming.
DXK will get the record soon.
Doing enough.
I mean, he PB'd super fast too, so
Can do this.
it was a great one.
Okay.
Impressive run, yeah.
So it's 50.
Alright. Now we will begin with Elijah's 120 FPS Phantasm run.
Very speed.
Double speed, double bullets, double everything. Way harder than 120, way harder than 90 FPS for sure. You have to do a lot of macro dodging here, because you can't exactly micro here.
Double world focus bomb.
And there's a lot of simple stuff that you'll have to end up bombing because it's way too fast to read.
And this
have
is
to react.
blazing fast. Twice
it
the
goes
normal
really
speed,
fast here.
yeah.
Basically, if they stack, you're most likely going to like clip death. Especially since you're Sakya, who has a very big hitbox compared to the other two characters.
Now, Musa's hitbox is still bigger than Sakia's.
Is it actually?
Mhm.
Or I thought
Sakia
that was the
just has focus speed. She has the fastest focus speed.
Yep,
In PCB, Marissa has a slightly bigger hitbox.
she does. Yep.
still base shot though.
And Sakia has faster focus.
And it also becomes pretty dangerous to collect items too.
Yeah. 3 bombs on the maple spells, and it's basically impossible to read at this speed.
The mid-boss second spell even gets faster the longer you try to time down.
Uh-huh.
It's impossible to read at 120 FPS.
Indeed.
Yeah. Some stuff you're basically just forced to bomb at this speed. It's
Yeah,
just not humanly possible to read.
Even the stuff right at the end over there is pretty tough.
I mean, I agree that
Even a simple streaming spell like the first spell, you're gonna have to use bombs here.
Border break on the first one. Another border break on the first spell. Bomb. Bomb 2.
Border breaks are pretty much
Yeah, it's basically too hard to read again. Yeah, and that's the case almost all the times in almost all the time high FPS runs. You just can't read the pattern and you're forced to bomb, or in this case border break as well sometimes.
Actually, yes. Even a non-spell like this becomes really tricky.
Yeah, and the non-spells are normally well basically free. You just stream in one direction and you never have to restream before the mon ends. Yeah, with the high speeds it becomes...
Oh,
Meshing is really hard to do on 120 FPS. Wait, did the stream die?
What?
I think it did. It just died.
Yeah, stream.
It disappeared for me as well.
Oh, did it?
Oh, it's
And now
back.
it's back.
I'm still on stream, so I'm not sure what happened there.
Stream can't handle the speed.
Yeah, it's back.
Because it says I'm still connected, so
Yeah,
oh, it's back. It seems back now.
Yeah, it went down for a bit and then came back.
Twitch has just been weird today.
oh yeah.
Another impossible non that you're forced to bomb spam.
Basically. Ridiculous.
This was so much fun.
Yeah. At least butterflying the Zen temple still seems to be doable this speed.
Yeah. 38 viewers now. We have a pretty good viewer count. The show is I mean, we still have like a few more, but they're just about practice.
Yeah.
No,
Those cherry items.
he doesn't do the double black butterfly thing with the
He
border.
tried to, but I don't think he could do enough damage in time.
I mean, you can still bypass 2 waves
Yeah.
border, but he died so he couldn't get the border.
I wish she doesn't try to intentionally break borders all the time. I mean, she actually does. She actually broke a bunch of borders.
She used the border to do the restream on the last non and then bomb for the other restream.
She's using the bombs well, though. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, she is. Well, you basically have to on a high FPS run anyway.
Oh, she would have
Only-
captured
You want to use your bombs on stuff that you're forced to bomb, and otherwise use them as little as possible, of course.
Basically crossing the gap like this.
The last spell, I think you can dodge one wave and you have to bomb 4 other ones.
This one.
So like she's gonna reach the final spell with 0-4, I assume. Then she just bombs 4 out of 5 waves.
It's most likely going to be that.
She would have actually captured Shikigami Ran, but she got hit the last second. But I wish she didn't die. She just broke a
So then it safe spots the semi-final.
Semi-final safe spot is weird and sometimes gives us something.
Yeah. You'd be better off just trying to take it out, James.
Unless Ron or Yukara is nice enough to give you the damn thing. I fucking tried for to give you that.
She didn't do the border break right before the stall and the dome, and died afterwards.
Yeah, it's really hard to do the spot at 120 FPS. But yeah, she indeed reaches the final with 0-4 and then just bombs 4 of the waves. Since well, you have to. You cannot dodge 4 out of 5 waves with this speed.
She has 742 point items. If she POC'd a bit more, she definitely would have hit the 800 extend.
Yeah, but it's really risky to POC with 120 FPS.
Unfortunately so. She just bomb skipping and she's like, yeah, I don't...
Fortunately, the final wave is easy enough.
Yeah.
Don't get clicked on final mode.
Also, Yukari's on her final spell. If you bomb or die or use a border, then the timer does not go down.
Yeah, she will just bully you then if you have a border.
And
Yeah, the final wave
final
is
wave is easy enough.
Still possible on this speed, so she was able to clear with having 0-0 on the final wave.
Yeah, that was a great one. Good job, Alicia.
Yep,
Nice
now,
run, yeah.
Now I have to relaunch PCB. Since I need to get rid of 120
So what's
FPS.
next? Is it iron?
Yeah, it's And without further ado, we
So you're
shall
gonna speed past the first 3 stages, of course. Oh, Yumiya's replay parties tonight. I think I gave my UFO hard score on. I want to try to get something for the week.
That'll be
Really
great.
like this. Yeah, that'd be nice.
God damn it. Oh, I thought Martin was still 120 FPS because it was really fast.
That would
Yeah, I
have
was
been funny.
fast forwarding, sorry about that.
Fast forward the first 3 stages, yeah.
The good thing about this shot is that although it's weak, it can hit the boss at various angles. So you don't have to be directly under the boss to do any damage.
It seems like and Saturday that had infinite range.
It's also pretty good for stages because of the spread.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sake is basically the go-to shot if you knew.
Yeah, she's really easy to
Very
use.
versatile.
Yeah.
Good bombs
It's
too.
basically the easiest shot to use, and has 4 bombs per life. So yeah,
Very few
These-
tend to stick with Sake A.
it's the single easiest shot to do first 1cc's with.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting when I see people like actually like I know Dark Permafrost, he got PCB extra no miss, no bomb, no border break, Sake A. Just because he felt the most comfortable with
I mean, you can get it with anyone.
Yeah, you can get it with anyone, but it's pretty. Usually, you don't expect someone to like continue using Sake A.
And then there's 3 Gothelight who's got LNM.
Yeah, Zangeku, for a second I thought this was Denpa's PCB normal 1cc. The DSK and DXK. I would have been like, wait a minute, after that MOV score, and you're gonna. Is that your first normal 1cc?
Yeah, Dark Shadow Knight's too long on the line to include without tricking tech, so
Maybe DSK is just the alter ego of DXK.
maybe.
Maybe.
Let's go Sake A. I find like unfocusing for cherries fucking useless.
Yeah.
Might as well just stay focused.
Even when you shotgun, you probably don't get very much. Yeah, have to use some of those bombs there. Not terribly difficult to read, but it could trap you if you're not careful.
Yeah, Marissa A and PCB is just like L&B goddess.
Yep, basically.
You wouldn't expect that out of a Marissa shot, but
Time for stage 4.
yeah.
I don't think he even intentionally broke any borders he got here, although you don't really need to be honest. The stage on the wasn't too bad, just mostly streaming things. Although he died, like, from an enemy collision, which is a shame.
Oh. Bad.
Yeah, he died from the enemies flying into him.
That's all the worst. Yeah.
On those berries, he could probably use the
One
gap.
of the worst ways to die, yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but can't be helped, I guess. So far, it's not doing too bad of a job.
Although he could improve on the POCing in the stage portion of it. So you can have more lives in
Well,
stage 5.
Yeah, in the stage portion, in stage 4, you just want to be more careful than POC. Be more
That's
cautious.
He does still shoot the enemies before Lily. You know, it's easier to just not shoot them at all for survival. Although
Yeah, I mean,
It
you will
depends.
not get the point items then, but it's just much easier to dodge.
yeah, I mean,
So yeah,
if
the
you're just
green
gonna,
bullets
like,
are completely trivial.
I mean, if you're just gonna attack him and not POC, there's probably no point in just like attacking if you're just not gonna POC. You might as well just pass by.
Yeah.
I still haven't started my homework yet. I'll do it after stream. It's okay. It's just a bunch of dumb quizzes and shit. So it shouldn't take too long at all.
The part after the boss boss, you need to know when to shoot and not shoot. Because some enemies need to be shot, some enemies cannot.
Yeah, in the section after Lily, there are some enemies that you don't want to shoot, since the green bullets are easier, of course.
If you remember that everything is, most of the things here are aimed, you don't need to bomb as much. Such as those fairies firing the blue spam. The bulk of the bullets is aimed at your position, so you do not need to do anything other than some small movements.
Yeah, he just bombs those streaming sections here.
I've always hated these sections in CCD.
He dodges the red one, yeah?
Don't worry,
Well,
DSK.
well,
Everyone's
well,
going pretty
first-
well fine right now.
The red one, he dodged, and then he died to the second one.
And right away you'll see the curvy lasers on first snow and a new player's nightmare.
No.
Yes.
On DSK, everyone's going pretty fine right now. 6 fires, 4 bombs, prison rivers. Still got a bunch of
Here
extensions.
comes the dumb, crazy, curvy laser snon. Basically, the
Really?
worst snon that you can get. Reimu and Marsha get easier nons here.
I hope you end this one pretty quickly. After that,
It's good that Saki actually has. It's a good thing. Well, at least it's a good thing Saki has something difficult. That's more. I mean, people, there's a reason not to use Saki if they don't do this, and you just use Rainbow.
I mean, it's not the
But
only reason, but
I remember
There's also increased focus speed.
someone who just doesn't use Sakya in PCB just because of that first mon. Like that being the only reason not to use Sakya.
I use Marissa, so I don't like it. Moon's not isn't that bad. I just use Marissa because I prefer Marissa. But even though Sakya B is my second choice, so.
Prison River Nons are really, really enjoyable with Marissa. But with Raymond, they're just like, fuck off.
and Merlin's still probably the messiest of the 3 prison rivers since you have to deal with a lot of protocols.
Good.
Most people
He's
usually-
using his bombs well
yes.
against Moon.
Most people usually pick
Oh,
Lyrica,
wow.
like,
This spell is really weird on normal. It's weird.
Yeah, it's. I think it's
What the fuck?
I don't remember if this is it.
It's so dense.
Yeah, it's not this way on hard. Yeah, on hard it's completely different.
That's
That-
so
Wait a minute.
Jesus Christ. Was that a capture though?
Yeah, he
Yep.
captured it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Dense.
it can-
Holy shit.
Yeah, okay, Sakya A is good at that.
yeah, that's the one benefit about homing. If they move in some weird positions, you can easily finish.
I did not expect. That's the first time I've ever seen that on normal too.
Actually, most of the
Yeah,
spell cards
yeah.
on normal here are actually harder than on higher
Basically,
abilities.
never seen that spell before.
It is harder on normal. On hard and lunatic, the prison reverse spells are trivial.
Nah, I'd say final spell is still hard on lunatic. It's just an ultimate that's stupid on normal. I think the higher rate of the stream is good. It's just gonna be more in the spell card.
I like the little moon thing when you get into stage 5. It just says, "I pray I might die."
Oh yeah, you're going to ghosties.
Ghosty land.
Yeah, bro. Would you say the higher rate of the stream is more in the spell card? I was not expecting that.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird. It's really dense.
He should be able to get the 800 extend, but I don't think he's gonna get the 1000 one.
Could do with POCing on this stage is important since the enemies drop a lot of point items.
Yeah, be sure to maybe, I mean, don't POC all the time because, I mean, it could be risky to POC, but just POC as much as you can. If you can help it, POC.
Well, the borders too. All the end.
Oh yeah, exploit borders as best you can. Sometimes it'd be even beneficial to break a border.
Exactly.
Well, apparently.
Yeah, but you were breaking them off.
No. Yeah, I know I was.
I don't know, you told me to bully, I bullied.
Unfortunate first non-spell death.
Saki is alright. I don't know, I don't think Saki and USD is just funny.
Yeah, but that's face. Sakuya face.
In stage 6, she's like all cut up. No, after stage 5, she's...
We're talking about Sakia's assets. Wow.
What?
Sakia's assets.
What the hell? That's really fast on normal.
It is, yeah. It's faster than on the other two difficulties, I think.
Well, on Hard and Lunatic, it's a completely different spell.
Yeah, on Hard and Lunatic, it's like slow.
Zig, calm down about Saki.
Zig, please.
Yeah, Saki is DSK's favorite character too.
Yep.
She's not a bad character by any means.
I mean, everyone has a different favorite character, it's just preference, really.
Martin has like 20.
Well, Martin has bad taste, so
No, I have best taste.
Okay, Martin. Okay, hand sign. Chocolate hand sign.
Chocolate hand sign.
Remember when Gibby just posted? He was typing for like 30 seconds. Like that. It was one of the funniest.
It took him that long to spell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, shock. I mean, considering how many typos he makes, it makes sense. So.
That first
Gibby
spell
even
had pretty nasty RNG.
Is Gibby even in stream right now?
He might be. I can check. I don't know.
I think he restayed for status as Owen.
There he is.
Oh, never mind. Gibby comes out of nowhere. Fuck you.
With that on second spell card. Which honestly works pretty simple, but it's also really easy to clip on something because it's stacked. Sakuya is like weak as hell for some reason. Here.
Karmic punishment can actually be safe spotted.
Really?
Chip, you like Undertale. I don't know how to even comprehend your taste, Chip. Have some decency, man.
Like, where can you save spot this? Can it only be done with homing shot?
It's possible with any shot as far as I know.
But the capture?
Karmic punishment safe spot.
Oh.
is Sakia's not instant range coming into play a little bit.
Yeah, Socket A.
It does give you pretty nasty ways to distract on Touhou, especially on the final card.
Oh, you're talking about
He bombed the final.
It's dense as hell, and the gimmick really messes with you a lot. I mean, it's
Yeah,
slowed, but
basically you wanna just unfocus and move through the waves to make it a bit easier.
And on the stage 6 spam, the homing on this shot kills the parries before they can even be threatening, which is really cool.
Ow.
Oh god, the bombs and stock. Ripping this boss.
one of the most saddening feelings is dying in farm and stuff.
Yeah.
Makes you want to commit.
Panic bomb on the spell card. It's pretty dense. There's no safe spot on the lower difficulties if I remember correctly. Before entering Yuyuko. Good enough resources. It just hurts a lot here because you have 4 bombs for life, so if you die with bombs in stock, it matters even more than any other shot.
Oh, it's the first nom.
Yep.
Yeah, dying with bombs in stock with PCB Sakia is the absolute worst. You lose 4 bombs.
The lasers on the first spell reach all the way to the middle, so you don't ever want to stay there. Well, after this is simple streaming. Although he does try to tackle it by staying in under the middle. Weird, with this shot, you don't get, like, instant borders entering the next spell card like other shots do. But this shot's carry gain is pretty damn low.
Sakia A is not very good at getting borders, yeah.
He does capture the spinning butterflies card.
She's even like slowest or second slowest shot for collecting borders.
Down and on after that, still the spell for before that was pretty good. I'm pretty sure the knives lock onto Yuyuko first before the fan. Although I'm not too sure about that since I haven't. The knives, they lock onto Yuyuko first before the fan.
The hardest non, the knives one.
Ward. Pretty easy to die here. Bombs and stuff are pretty hard one too. Have full power.
Yeah.
The important thing about
basically
the
he's just bombing a lot to secure the 1cc right now.
The important thing about the final launcher is that only the dark blue arrowheads are aimed at you, so you only have to move when those are fired.
Yep, the light blue ones aim away from you, so you don't have to dodge them. So don't try to dodge them, or that will kill you.
Butterfly spell is quite dense here, also.
Yeah. That one spell that gives a lot of grace if you grace those aim waves.
I actually quite like this because there weren't any intentional border breaking as far as I'm concerned. Most people who play for survival like intentionally break a border when there's lots of bullets on screen.
Yeah, to gain more cherry.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were no intentional border breaks so far as I know.
Although it really does help if you are going for a first 1cc on a higher difficulty.
Yeah, and it especially helps a lot to do it on an NB run. He just trapped himself at the edge on the semi-final. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You shouldn't be.
Oh, that's pretty unfortunate.
There.
He had the death bomb on the very first wave. You need to be comfortable with the hitboxes of these things when you're going under them.
Yeah, he actually death bombed there. Yeah, that must have been pretty close since
Yeah.
Sakuya in PCB has this shortest time to death bomb. She has only 6 frames.
Yeah.
While Marsa has 8 frames and Reimu has 15 frames actually, a quarter second, which makes it possible to death bomb on reaction.
The key to doing this spell is that for the purple and blue waves, you need to be between the butterflies. And for the red ones, you need to read the paths where they will go. So basically, if you've got the hitboxes down, this spell is pretty easy to capture.
It's possible to just go to the top and move through the red waves before they spread out.
Congratulations on your first 1cc on PCB normal.
Nice.
Yep, congrats DSK on 1cc.
Alright. I don't know how I screwed that up, but
Oh,
yeah.
it's actually extra.
Yep, it's extra. So without further ado, let's start this extra replay.
Wait, what? It's extra? I thought it was normal.
I read the replay file wrong apparently.
You aged me.
Sorry about that. It's a fairly simple extra with the extra stage portion is pretty simple with border team because they have to only to get rid of all of the enemies before they can be friendly. Like right here.
Yeah, the stage is basically completely trivialized by the border team because of their shots. Yeah.
And he gets a lot of time watching this too, even though they don't really matter very much.
I used to not know that you could focus at the POC to collect stuff when you're not at full power as well. There isn't really anything in the game telling you that if you're just doing runs.
Has an optimal amount of point items entering the mid-boss. You want to have this amount so you can get all the extends.
Yep, and then eventually when you reach the 666 extent, it becomes impossible to gain more because you would need 10,000 point items, while 9999, yeah.
True. The mid-boss spell sphere can be rooted very easily, so as long as you know where to go, you can capture this every time.
Yep, you need to have roots for them, and then you can get them all the time, basically.
Pure static, yes.
Yep. And also, these spell captures help if you want to unlock the spell card Imperishable Shooting, since you need 7 spell cards captured in 1 run of extra to do that.
Yeah, you do.
And right away he gets 7. Right away he meets 3 of the 7 capture requirements.
Yeah, he captured all of Kane's spells, so that's already 3 out of 7 for Imperishable Shooting.
If I recall, he does get it on this one, but I'm not entirely sure. Yes, the stage portion right here is just simple streaming. You don't really want to collect items right now, though. It's pretty risky to do that. And this fairy at the end can be memorized. But regardless of whether or not you kill it, you still get a 1-up. So
Oh, does he do this the fairy safe spot?
he didn't. This fairy actually can't be
I
damaged by
love
bombs.
that safe spot. It just looks so cool.
Is it the
He
bottom
didn't
part?
do it though.
Oh.
Yeah, he bombed the Death Fairy. I guess he didn't know of the safe spot yet here.
Yeah. First spell card is pretty difficult, but still manageable. Just need to know where the knives are gonna home in on you.
You can root it, actually.
Yeah, it's very rootable. He captured it.
Do it the same way every time.
Most things in Imperishable Knight are rootable, actually. Which is required if you are scoring. You need to learn all of these roots. Yep, he's pulling off all these roots quite correctly. Although he could do better damage here also.
On the second spell, you always want to start in a corner. And
Well-
then stream to the other corner, and then go back to where you started.
The non-spells right now aren't as hard as the ones later on, but it's still pretty random compared to the spell cards. Because then Smoko moves around a lot.
What is the chat? I don't know what's going on in chat
It's like
right
2
now.
separate
Yeah,
fucking
the
discussions.
chat seems really weird and topic right now.
I'm on full screen, so I can't see the chat, but
I'm on it's the Iron Extra's best extra meme.
yep. Best extra.
I remember when Ayante was freaking out about Iron Extra being like the best extra. Fuck you, it's not.
It's not.
It's one of the worst extras in my opinion.
No.
At least for when you're going
It's a
for
pretty
first
cool
period.
stage.
Fucking
I mean,
fun.
when you go for like
I
no
like
miss, no bomb or score, then
extra.
this extra is good, but in terms
Well,
of just getting
for
it,
No Miss No Bomb, it's actually one of the meanest ones, just because of that final one.
the final one, yeah. And then
Also known as the Rings of Death.
Imperishable Shooting, I mean, it's basically static, but for those who don't know how to do it, then, you know.
These
But
amulets,
if you're going for no miss, no bomb, you should really know how to do it.
on this spell card, these amulets can be cheesed pretty easily by border. If you stand at that exact height, neither of the amulets will hit you.
Yeah, this spell can be cheesed pretty easily. it's easier to do it with border team than the other teams.
Yeah, unfortunately, those stacked rings, he dies his first death here.
Yeah.
Always like
Border
the idea
team
of
has a really easy time against Moko in comparison to the other shots. Because of the cheeses and also on the stage.
Yep.
Yeah. This spells, the infamous
the memes.
honestness that the spell that always kills the new players on their first try.
Yeah.
Because you have to figure out that strange laser gimmick. The laser materializes really late, which the game basically doesn't tell you. There's no way to figure that out unless you just accidentally figure out the gimmick yourself while you're playing, or you just look it up on the internet.
Yeah. But once you do, it's probably one of the easiest parts of the action.
Yeah, once you figure it out, it's probably one of the easier cards to capture.
The one after that, on the other hand, isn't that easy.
Just don't mess up going through the gaps, going through the red bullet gaps. Yeah, and Wu can also be rooted.
Yes, it can also be pretty difficult.
I'm pretty sure Wu is the shortest spell card name in the entire series.
I think so, yeah.
There used to be a spell card named XD.
Best spell card name ever, right? XD.
Well, everything is actually based off of something from historical or some kind of reference. And here come the Rings of Death. Let's see how many resources he uses here.
He actually has
Yep. Right away he died.
5 lives still.
This is just way too hard to read and kills a lot of NMNB runs.
Yep, the final one, he had 5 lives, then lost one to the final one. Yeah, it's definitely the NMNB killer.
I'm watching it alongside my run, and our resources are too much sync.
It's pretty damn hard to read.
The spell after that also requires some strange rooting too, otherwise the explosions are gonna
Yep, this
explode in
one
your face.
also has to be rooted, and it's an incredibly annoying spell if you have no roots for it, because like if you die, then you end up in the respawn point, and the respawn point is an incredibly bad place to start in for the spell. So basically, if you die, it becomes impossible to go back to your roots. You literally cannot recover and are forced to have bad roots when you die and respawn.
Well, look at all the grays he's getting from the survival. Really cool route. I always did it by running around in circles, but I didn't know this was also a viable strat.
Yeah, that's an interesting route for the timeout spell.
Yeah. You can just tap upwards. Well,
Yeah,
actually,
that's what you want to do in scoring. Also, the upward taps for Grace.
yeah. Although he tapped a bit too fast, so he got cornered.
Yeah, he went a bit too fast. But yeah, this is basically the scoring rules that he's doing. Yeah, and then on the explosions part, you just want to circle the screen.
Same with
Make sure the
Horizon.
explosions are always far away from you.
Horizon is basically a circular screening as well. You want it to always be damaging your boss, but you have to be avoiding the strings of bullets.
And then the final spell is also surprisingly easy to do once you know the trick to it.
The hard part is doing the circular
Moving,
streaming while also avoiding the
circle
bull.
shape or square shape or whatever.
Yeah,
The,
because
the hardest part is going in between the bullet gaps while you're doing the circle shape.
and also the screen area becomes smaller as the time goes on, so you don't want to take too long doing this.
Yeah, this also makes the spell a pretty difficult one to time out, because at the end you barely have any space left in boxing.
Here comes Imperishable Shooting. A pretty tricky but definitely rootable spell here.
Yep, Imperishable Shooting can also be rooted through completely. Yeah, it's not a trivial route. You have to give the spell some tries before you figure it out.
Yep, and unfortunately he dies pretty early on in the Imperishable Shooting.
Yeah, that's sad.
There's a good extra run. Plenty of spell cards captured.
Yeah, enough to cause a Imperishable Shooting to appear.
And after this, we have a bunch of spell card practice replays from two different submitters, actually.
Yeah.
Let me just quickly edit this right now. They are actually scoring.
One scoring and one timeout, I think.
Yep.
Good job, Novice. That was a great. That was a great job, Novice.
That was a good clap.
I was too distracted by this damn chat.
Nice job on the extra clear with 3 lives left by Novice.
And now we'll take a look at how Sakura does the spell card number 205, which is Imperishable Shooting. Basically, for score, what you want to do
Where's
is...
Sakura?
Basically here, you want to graze as many of these bullets as possible. And to do that, you need to reach 30% yokai for Yomu. You need to perform these grazes per wave.
Yeah. He actually scores 50 million on the spell.
Quite a lot.
Yep, lots of grace. Circles around with the waves to get as much grace as possible.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's also in addition to getting the root down, which is pretty tricky.
Yeah, the root is hard. That is a lot of grace.
Right away.
Two of those waves on Imperishable Shooting can actually be safe spotted, but when scoring you don't want to do that, since the safe spot actually gives you 0 grace.
Yep. And we also have several other scoring spell card submissions by Didi. And this one is Mystia's spell card. Mystia's spell card graze on hard. Basically, to do this, you need to stand in front of the boss, and you get the most out of the grazes this way. You actually have to do quite a lot of point blanking when it comes to IN spell card scoring. Pretty much everything he does here is right in front of Mystia.
That looks really risky.
Yes, and in addition to this, you have to time down the spell to get the maximum time warps from this.
This is probably one of the harder graces to pull off in a run.
DD, when you can get 5 bill on IN hard. You're so close, man. You're gonna get it soon. Because you PB'd the other day that would have been 5 bill if it wasn't for a mistake on Kago.
And next one is Raisin's final.
Raisin,
And he takes
dominating.
advantages of the disappearing bullets to get the Graze on the next wave every wave.
Iron Heart is way too hardcore. Didn't expect Iron Heart of all things to be so hardcore.
When you're scoring, yeah, you need to constantly do roots.
Nice
like
way
that.
to grace this one.
That's for that kind of logic. You said EOSD Heart is
Border
hardcore.
circles on the
Yeah.
bullets.
You also need to get a good cancel too.
Cool grace.
And finally, we have Marissa's stock card. The final, yep. You have to do point blank head raises. Like, so smart. You can't even see where your hitbox is. It's so absurd.
Head grazes? Oh yeah.
You have to root it like this.
I almost can't even see Yomu anymore because of all those time points.
Yomu's invisible.
Yeah, Yomu's invisible. That would probably make this kind of hard to do. Oh wait, now she's pretty visible again.
Now you actually want to defeat Marissa here. So you just
Yeah,
barely have
yeah,
enough
you
time to
still
kill.
want to cancel, of course.
And that's it for all the spell card replays.